Here's the no-no-nos. This is the no-no-nos bit. This is the no-no-nos bit. No-no-no. 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 One day I'm going to cut off the last no-no-nos on that song just so some of you are like, it didn't finish. It didn't finish. One day I'm gonna do that. One day I'm gonna like break up the little no-no-nos at the end. So some of you get the frustration of not getting the completion. One time I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make sure that it's 3 sets of no-no-no instead of 4. And I'm gonna do that as a deliberate provocation. Do not mess up the people with OCD, boss. Why? Because violence. Why would you? Our feng shui. Listen. Your feng does not need to shui completely with me. It's all good. It's all good. Hi, Zanny. Well, hi. Hi there, my little jellies. How are you doing? How you feeling? How you faring? I know it's Sunday. It's my last little day before it's my last little day before I gotta depart. I gotta go head away. Not sure how long it's gonna be. It might be a day or 2 or maybe 3. I don't know. It depends on things, right? So yeah. We're gonna have that thing. It's gonna be one of these. So I wanted to have like a little mini gathering, a little pre-flight drinks with you on Sunday, but on today, so that we could have a little bit of time together before I have to go. So I figured it might be nice just to sit down. And weirdly, it also coincided with us hitting like 60,000 Netherlings, which is kind of wild. Kind of crazy, Dio. Kind of insane, Dio. Kind of the timing just sort of worked out well on that one. So, you know, it's there. Did you pack your suitcase? Not yet. I had to go get things this morning. I had to do a supply run. So, I had to... Where is it? So... I've done some advanced planning so I can stream to you whenever the hell I want while I'm away. I had to pick up some things, okay? So, I picked up an Ethernet cable, like a high-speed Ethernet cable with like the little gold-plated thing inside to make sure that I can jack directly into the hotel's network and stream directly off of that instead of the Wi-Fi, because I learned that you need to jack directly into the net instead of using the Wi-Fi, otherwise it fucks you up if you're streaming. We learned that last time. I got a new mouse because I also realized I got a new mouse for the trip because I realized that my current mouse is kind of like dying. I was trying to turn the camera in like in Rogue Trader last night, and I realized I had to like hammer the the scroll button to be like turn. Realized I was committing an act of domestic violence against the scroll button. And also a little extra USB-C so I can have my phone showing you guys at the same time. Congrats on 68. Thank you. I don't normally like count little milestones or stuff like that, but at the same time, like, you know, it's a nice thing. It's a nice little way of doing things. And honestly, like, I normally like to celebrate number of streams instead of like those, but because Vtubers is a paper tiger. But also, like, you know what? It's a reason to go yippee. So I can't rob us of a reason to go yippee. So we're gonna go yippee. All right. We got our little netherlings. We're doing our thing. We're gathering up our little jellies. More and more have been inducted into the comfy cozy cult, which is very, very nice. And it's kind of great. Of course, you count streams instead. Okay, but like, here's an example. I'm going to use Mr. Beast as an example, okay? Mr. Beast hit 500 million subscribers, right? Fuck off 1/16 of the human population is watching Mr. Beast. Fuck off 1/16 of the human population is doing that. No. Okay? That's not a real number. We live in the dead internet age, alright? It's dead internet theory. Right? Ew. Right. Okay, but you get my point. I wish to unlearn this fact, right? But you understand where I'm coming from. I like to think of time together instead of like, you know, that 1/16. It's not actually 1/16. YouTube's full of bots. I mean, come on, guys. Do you remember the Lara Croft Tomb Raider stream? Do you remember the Tomb Raider stream? Where, like, the current event bots came in, and it was like, oh, ongoing in the state of oil. I wonder what will happen here. Oh, ongoing incidents regarding Egypt. International tensions flaring between Oh, European Trade Commission proceeds to... And I'm like... Bish, we had like 20 of those back to back to back, just in like 3 minutes, and I'm like, you know, I'm erring towards dead internet theory. You get what I mean? Like, it's that. It's getting to see my little jellies, see the regulars, see who's here, be like, hey, you know, and just have a comfy, cozy place. But also, I'm giving us a little pat on the back, yippee, because fuck it, you know? We managed to lure that many people. Netherlings, it's your celebration. You're the ones who go out and kidnap people. You're the ones who go and lure people into the club. You're the ones who stick Yowie under a cardboard box with a stick propping it up and a string tied to it. Okay? You're the ones who say, hey, does this rag smell like chloroform to you? And then new jellies wake up in the club. All right? You're the ones who turn around and put in the effort. You're the ones who go out and spread the good word. You're the ones that go up to the doors and go, have you heard of our Lord and Savior, Yowie, Satan, Zander, Netherbrand? Tee-hee. Unfortunately, I fell for that trap myself. So true. Oh, goodness. And now you're stuck here. Now you're stuck forever. Now you're all mine. Not Yowie, Satan. Yeah. You got Alba from, You're like Elba from 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 is Yowie Jesus, and I'm Yowie Satan. Yeah, I think that just makes sense, you know. We couldn't find the door. I miss for the attempts. People are not bots. You're the Oasis. Teehee. Oh goodness! I only heard wonders about that VP. Oh, true. Has anyone listened to the VP yet? Who's listened to the VP yet? Who's listened to the voice pack? Have we listened to the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 Zander voice pack yet? Are we good? I yelled. I know. I saw it on the timeline, by the way. I yelled, by the way. Yeah, no, I opened my timeline this morning. Not even gonna lie. My algorithm, like, deadass exposed you. I opened my timeline, like, began to scroll down, and one of the first things was, okay, time for the Zander Ash voice pack. Like, let's see how this is. So I, like, click it. I'm, like, curious. I'm like, okay, first reaction. Let's go. And the first thing is just blocks for, like 8 lines of going, like, I'm so sorry. My algorithm kind of outed you on that one. My algorithm, like, high-key outed you. I was just like, oh. Oh, goodness. I'm not going to spoil anything, right? But, like, I felt really proud. You see why I was really proud of being, like, able to be the vocal director for that and, like, direct the performance for, like, Ash's side and my side. You see why I was, like, really, like, proud of that. You guys see why I was, like, why I insisted on being the one who chopped and edited the pacing of the dialogue, how I, like, edited the dialogue. You guys see why I was like, I did the edit that was handed over with the pacing of the dialogue, and I was like, you see why I'm like, yeah, I really wanted, like, that. I had a vision. I had a vision. The ending, right. I think it, like, played into, like, it. I wanted to do Ash justice as, like, a character instead of a caricature in that one. But, like, I'm not going to go into spoiler territory in the slightest, right? But, like, the main thing going into, like, my head when I was doing the kind of, like, the way I was, like, annotating the script, because, like, fuck it, I was like, I'm doing this to a professional standard now. I'm annotating the script, I'm handing it to Ash, I'm being like, let's go, you know? I was like, okay, the main thing that was going through my head was, like, it's two very, like, how can I put it? It's two very broken individuals, or who are, like, missing something in two very different ways, and they don't quite perfectly slot together to fulfill each other's need, but they fill just enough in so that it's like it can be something, but it's still strained. And I love that. I really loved that, you know? like I really loved the concept of that, where there's almost that strain there, you know? So anyway, that's my little thing. I really wanted the yearning. Ash is probably sick of me saying that word to him, where I was going, no, Ash, again, give me more yearning. Again, more yearning. Again, but give it to me like a little bit like sadder, but also like kind of more empty, you know? Like, give it to me like that. Oh, I thought he was ready to beat me to death with the more yearning. The yearning. The yearning. Be disgusted by me. Oh, goodness. Me being a director brand, you know? Yeah. You gotta have the yearning. And of course, thank you very, very much for the super just now, Diana. Happy 1 year since that hand cam, by the way, you freak. Teehee. Anyways, my rotten heart was very well fed, and that ending, what the... Happy 60k cheesecakes. Right. We're not going to discuss the ending, but, like, didn't it poke your heart a little bit? It was like poking your heart. It poked your heart, like, just a little bit. It was like nudging your heart just a touch. It was very deliberate heart poking. And Genesis Zora, thank you for the super. So about the VP, can I invoke the sacred right of jelly roll dice for the next group VP involving you to be also directed by you? I can't do group ones. As much as I would... You know what? I can't do group ones because they're recorded individually. Like, as much as I would love to be able to vocal direct that, however, I also get this little feeling that, like, I kind of want to grab Rai. I kind of want to do a script with Rai. And I kind of want us to split it into 2 parts. I kind of want to direct for it. And I kind of want us to have a part 1 and a part 2 split across our members. And I think I kind of want to, I've had that idea in my head. Because I'm like, ooh, there's food available here. There's food. I can feel there's something, right? You know? I want that. Do it. Do you wish to invoke this the I love the question was never answered. Ugh. Yeah, that was a deliberate choice. Right? It's a deliberate choice. Do you like that? Do you like that I really wanted that question to not be answered? I really, really wanted that question to not be answered. Because, like... Yeah. Love it. You did that on purpose. I knew it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the emotional turmoil. It makes it better. It makes it tastier, right? I know you're doomed, Yowie. I know Ball. But yes, if you want, I am willing to grab Rai to do our own little Blaze Lust version, if he's down for it. So, if you desire, you can still invoke the Sacred Jelly Rite of Roll for it, should you desire. That is still an option, if you should so desire. And of course, Elderly Wise as well. I got your curry right here. Extra spicy. Bonk. We accept these terms, yes, please. We invoke the sacred Netherling rites of roll for it to commemorate the separate rites of Netherling roll for it. We are going to be no longer using Motherbrand's metal dice. We're actually retiring those. We're retiring the metal dice gifted by Motherbrand, and they are actually going back in the case as we speak right now. Away. We will not be using those for the sacred jelly rite of roll for it anymore. So, instead, we are going to be... We invoke with Rai's permission. You know what? You know what? We'll do this. We'll do the sick. No. Before we get up in arms. However, to replace the sacred metal dice, we will instead, from this point onwards, if you guys have seen them on my Twitter, be using the sheepy dice. That's right. The dice with sheep inside will be our new deciders. They shall be the new thing that is invoked for the ancient Netherling rite of roll for it. The dice with little sheepies inside. The sheepy dice. Indeed, the sheepy dice. The sheepy dice are going to be our new roll for it dice. So yeah. I saw someone call them the comfy dice, but no, they're my sheepy dice. They're my Netherling dice. Tee. They're mine. They're mine. Sheepy dices. Alright. Here you go. Here we go. Ancient Netherling rite of roll for it. I feel like there should be some words I say here. I feel like there should be some Netherling words for it. By the Wes and the Arsons, may the dice stand in judgment. May they guide our path and set us among the stars. May they serve as a beacon to the Netherlings, much as the Netherlings serve as a beacon to their Incubus. May they guide us through the darkness and the light, by floof and by jelly, by arson and by propane. Wait, the dice loaded? You said they were imbalanced. Oh no, these are the D10s. The D20's imbalanced as fuck. No. The D20 I wouldn't fucking touch. We're doing the D100, but like the D20 I wouldn't fucking touch. Like, I swear to God, the D20, this thing's fucking terrible. The D20, this shit's fucking awful. Like, watch this shit. Watch this. Okay, this isn't the actual rolls. This is me showing you how bad the D20 is. Nat 20. 11. 19. 17. 17. 9. Nat 20. That's how bad the D20 is, okay? I'm not using that one. It's unbalanced as fuck. Wait, I like the odds. Rigged as hell. Yeah, no, the D20's like loaded as fuck. The D100s are good though. The shape of them makes them less like crooked, so it's good. My days. My days. Of course, we could switch back to the metal dice should you so desire. He loaded in our favor. Either way, by the jellies, by the sacred jellies, by the I already started a thing. By the jellies, by something, by fire, by arson, in arson and in something. We have 58. We have 58 from the sheepy dice. We take the sheepy dice. We take the sheepy dice. We always take the sheepy dice. There we go. But yeah, no, let me let me send Rai the thing as well, because fuck it, I want to send it to him anyway. Okay. Bet. Bet. Right. Idea. Right. Business mode. Idea. Blaze. Lust. But I ban. Script. Yeah. I'm already writing the thing. Get into. And do here we go. And damn it, I'm dyslexic. I'm a dyslexic little bitch. Wait, I'm sorry, I can't see you right now, Netherlings. Aye, there we go. There we go. Aye. There we go. Okay. It is sent. The deed is done. The deed is done. The deed is done. I've done a deed. The deed is done. The deed is done. The deed is done. Oh, goodness gracious me. My days. And of course, Wizardly Magics, thank you for the super. Bet. And Necroyasha for Blaze. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Shaking the little jelly pots and pans, banging them together like, gimme. I want gimme. Oh goodness. My days. Here we go. There we go. All right, done. Thank you, darling. Banging the little jelly pots and pans. And Genesis Zora, dice roll tribute. The dice roll tribute. Wait, let me move the dice out of the way as well. I'm all on them now. There we go. My days. Fucking hell. My God. And of course, Voltaire Belmont, thank you for the 5 gifted jellies. Thank you, Voltaire Belmont. And of course, Feline Fortuna, thank you for the 5 gifted jellies as well. Yeah, all right, you're just kidnapping people into Membies. We're just making sure that I gotta do more Membies stuff as well while I'm away. I gotta do Membies while I'm away. You guys are just like, oh, no, we want Membies as well. We need some Membies. We need a good touch of Membies as well. Thank you, darling, and of course, meowdy to you too. And Saracula as well, thank you for the 5 gifted jellies as well. Oh, goodness. Thank you very much. Oh, goodness gracious me. And Lemon Mama. What's up, Lemon Mama? Mama of lemons. Mama of the Netherlings. What is up, Lemon Mama? Thank you for the 5 gifted jellies. My God, my days. My days. It's guys. Thank you for the 5 gifted jellies as well. I'm just being. I'm a little goob. Where's my drink? Where's my drink? Jellies, don't be mad. It's Celsius. and Kay as well. Kay, thank you very, very much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you for the 5 gifted jellies. And a big mwah to you too as well. The jelly cannon has been fired. Oh, goodness gracious me. My goodness. And of course, Nikaya Kiro as well. Thank you for the 4 months. I want to be deprived of the Incubus. But I have space travels. I'm assuming custody of Bricky for the time being. Fine. While I'm traveling, you can take care of Bricky. Make sure to take good care. Make sure to take care, all right? Like, my days. Oh, goodness gracious me. My goodness gracious me. And Pez, thank you for the 5 gifted jellies as well. Thank you very, very much. My goodness gracious me. Thank you, Pez. All right, jellies. All right. You know what? We'll double up and say that's also us going yay for hitting 60,000 jellies as well. That's me being a dumbass. My days. My days. Oh, gosh. Thank you. And Shy Guy Ran, thank you for the 11 months as well. Shy Guy Ran, the Viscount's made. How goes? It's not letting me use the emotes, so I can't bonk, but just know that I am. Don't worry. You're always bonking in my heart. You're always bonking in my heart. Eternally. I'm eternally being bonked by you Netherlings. Yeah, I'm eternally being bonked. My goodness. Goodness. I'm glad that it comes through. Yeah, don't worry. My jellies are eternally bonking me. They're always going, Stinkibus, Incubus, silly Incubus, dumbass, get him. I resubbed earlier. I miss being green. Hell yeah. Welcome back. And of course, from the pre-chat as well, speaking of such things, my goodness gracious me. I'm getting all tripped over. I was just reading Soracula's thing again. Just in case I didn't earlier, Soracula, thank you for the 5 gifted jellies. Thank you. A Brick Club Netherbrand's an FSP Insider. Sadly going to have to be VOD gang for this because work is yet again holding me hostage. But I just wanted to wish you a safe trip. I'll miss you so much, but have a good trip. Mwah. Honestly, the reason I've been drinking a little bit of energy drinks is because I'm trying to nudge my body clock to be on Japanese time, because I really don't that's the thing. I'm trying to nudge my body clock to be on Japanese time so I'm able to bounce back really quick from the traveling, because normally I try and adjust it a day or two before, and then kind of that way when I'm on the flight and I arrive in Japan, I can immediately just get to work as soon as I touch down. That's the way I kind of do it, because I didn't really sleep last night, but it's part of my protocol for when I go to Japan now. So I always deliberately shove my body clock a bit so that I'm able to be okay, and work, because I normally only take 1 day after I touch down to adjust, and then I get to work immediately. So normally they schedule in 2 or 3 jet lag days. I take half a day, so I literally touch down that night, sleep, wake up, have 1 day, and go through, my days. Days. That explains why you were there. You didn't sleep. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. I took a little nap. I took a 3-hour nap between 1 and 4 a.m. 1 and 3 a.m. 1 and 4. I kind of took a little nap between there. I took a 3-hour power nap just because of the fact that I knew that I was going to need to take a little nap during the evening now. So I'm going to break my stuff into little naps. So that way, it's the way I've done it before. It works every single time. That type of vibe. You get what I mean? Teehee. Wait a minute. I gotta do a thing. 1 second. I gotta respond to a thing. Workaholic. I'm a workaholic incubus. That's why you like me. I'm silly Oshi man who keeps going. I can't stop going. There we go. Typing ASMR for free. Well, it is just... I type sometimes. Sometimes I gotta respond to stuff hella quick. And be like... And of course, Serenity Starshine, thank you for the 15 months. Hi, Zanny. Hi, fellow Netherlings. This EP Netherling is going to join VOD Gang today. I hope you all have a wonderful day. You guys having a little honk shoe, a little... You guys having a little one of those moments? No, fair. I like the old honk shoe myself. You guys know I can be a sleepy little incubus at times. Workaholic, but also sleepy. And Ascot, thank you for the gifted jelly. Thank you very much. The OG Zanny hater. Let's go. And of course, Necroyasha as well. Hello, Zanny. How are you? Sending you in the jellies all the hugs, kisses, and head pats. And sending you double to hopefully soften the Netherling Dokos. I'm going to Netherling Doko very hard. I know I am. But like, when I have my little return coffee date, it's gonna be good. When I get to show you guys the stuff I've been working on for the concert, it's gonna be good. When I get to show you guys some of the stuff that I've been kind of putting a lot of my energy into, finally getting to appear, like, it's gonna be good. When I'm able to like sort of just pop up and be like, hey, you know, it's gonna be good. So I feel like the Netherling Doko, well, I'll get my fill of vitamin N when you guys suddenly get flooded with the unexpected vitamin Z. So something tells me it's all gonna pay off. Tee hee hee. I can't wait to see you dance and hear you sing. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I am gonna say thank you to whatever is out there that let me have a song that's like not the typical like super high fucking J-rock fucking like FSP style, like go really high and sing really soft, and instead sit me in a room and say, hey, so we need someone to hit power on this, and you're good at yelling at people, go power. And I'm like, oh, and then they're like, yeah, we need something kind of punky and powerful, and I'm like, are we finally saying things that aren't high and soft? Are we finally saying you're finally power? Finally power? I waited so many years. I waited so many years. They're like, yeah, no, punky and powerful. And I'm like, I see. It's happening. We've been praying for times like these. Power, right? No more of the super high, like, and I'm like, no. Finally, I get to be angry. They're like, yeah, be angry and have attitude. And I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, for this week, that's like, we need you to be like angry and have some like really shitty attitude. Like, have attitude as you do this. And I'm like, that's fire. That's literal fire. Literal fucking fire. Finally. Fine fucking lay. My days. My days. I'm like, are we finally starting to shed the super clean image we've been trying to cultivate for like 2 years? Are we finally shedding the clean image? Are we finally getting rid of it? Are we finally growing? Is this a sign of growth? And it's Carly. Thank you very much for joining another branded darling. And of course, Okami Hestia as well. Thank you for the 7 months. Hi, Danny. Thank you for being amazing and comforting and the best Incubus. I'm never leaving the club, but I gotta go do a concert of my own. So, bye. Hey, safe travels, darling. I hope you enjoy the concert. Go do your thing. Smash it the fuck out. And of course, Sky, thank you for the 2 months. 2 months in the club. Let's go. I missed you so much, Danny. Have a good time in Japan. Mwah, and hugs and headpats. Back at you as well. I'm gonna miss you guys while I'm traveling. And so cooler. Morning, Zander. How are you? Have a great day. Mwah. We'll miss you so much. Safe travels. Netherlands will wait for you to get back home. Of course. Well, I'm shoving a bunch of you in my suitcase. I'm shoving you so many of you in my suitcase. As many as I can fit, really. So, like, I get to do that. I get to be like, Netherling. Okay, we're full. Okay, I'll get the little, like, okay, you guys don't need to breathe, so I'll get those, like, suction bags, you know, the ones that, like, compress stuff down in suitcases? I'll get the little, like, the little suction bags, and I'll, like, put you guys in little vacuum-packed bags. I'll put you guys in little vacuum-packed bags in my suitcase, so I can fit as many jellies in there as possible. Suitcase is 90% jelly, 10% streaming equipment. Yeah, I'll acquire my clothes while I'm there. I'll figure out what I need as I go. We'll be suctioned. We'll get flattened. Yeah, but you're jelly, so you're solid enough. Another one. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, goodness. We'll compress you guys down to fit in my suitcase. And of course, Chinda as well. Thank you very much for the 1 year of Netherbrandedness. Whoa, I've been in for a year now. Congrats on 60k. Dear Zanny, I'm wishing you a safe trip ahead. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, darling. Let's go. And of course, Rerun as well. Thank you for the 8 months as well. Thank you for the 8 months. We love it. Thank you for staying here for so long. And congrats on 60k. Yippee! Yippee. Yeah, no, I'm very happy that, like, again, the jellies stick around as long as they do. It's a hell of a thing. It's a hell of a thing. Oh, goodness. And of course, Diana, just to peak. The voice pack was pretty fucking peak. The voice pack was pretty fucking peak. I was a big fan. It was pretty fucking peak. I'm kind of vibrating at that. You know, I'm kind of doing the thing. And Mafia Gravity, thank you for the 5 gifted jellies as well. And Voltaire Belmont paid the jelly starter money. Kind of ingenious, NGL. Listen, I didn't come up with jelly starter. That was you guys, okay? So the jelly starter thing, okay. So for those who don't know how the jelly starter thing started, right? Because, like, I swear to God, I swear this isn't me being a rabid capitalist. You know I hate that shit. But, like, it was jellies going, how much for the thing? And then jellies would, like, start going, I'd go, I don't know. And they're like, give us a number, Incubus. And I'm like, I don't know. Anything I say feels like too much because it doesn't feel like, because it kind of feels exploitative. And I don't like that. And I don't like attaching, like, tags to things. And I don't like the idea of our relationship being, like, a tit for tat type of thing. I don't know. That just never really sat right with me. So jellies put their heads together and invented the sacred right of roll for it, which is just we take a D10 and a D100 and we roll them and then we use the dice to decide. So jellies are like, whenever they want a thing, they demand the right of roll for it. So they call the right of roll for it and they decide. So I don't get the right. So it's all them, not me. And, like, I don't know. I don't like it because I feel, you know, because, like, I know you're saying that we know, but also, okay, but also my job is to take care of you guys and make sure that, like, you're good and don't get exploited in a ruthless corporate capitalism kind of way. So I gotta defend my jellies, all right? So like, I don't know. It's a mixture of. Why did you choose to Oshi the fucking VTuber that has fucking principles? It's just getting in the way of everything. It's getting in the way. Listen, unfortunately, having principles is getting in the way of margins. So so I will promptly be sent to the VTuber glue factory. Well, let's go to the glue factory with me. My mama can have no sons. Fantastic. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. It's because you have principles. How can I have principles? I graduated from school a long time ago. I don't have... Wait a minute, I can't have a principal. I don't go to school anymore. Bo. What do you mean? What do you... Did I use the wrong word by accident? No. Principal and principal. They're like the same. They're like the same word, but like you could... You can nudge it. Well, they're spelled differently, but like you can nudge the context, and you can be like tee hee hee, and lunatic Zander. Here's a big old kiss from me to wish you luck for Japan. Well, right back at you as well. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's 2 weeks there. I've got my resistance bands. I tried them out in the early hours of this morning. They're so good. I really like them. I actually feel like I might just end up using them alongside me already training at the gym. Because, like, not gonna lie, they're really good for doing deadlifts. Like, they're really good for doing resistance deadlifts. And they get, like, the veins in my chest really popping. So, like... I think resistance band deadlifts are kind of where it's at right now, because it means that I don't have to fuck around with like the bar as well, and also it has like a really nice tension point, and also it's not just like lifting it, it's having consistent force against you as well as you pull upwards. So like that shit's kind of fire, not gonna lie. I kind of fuck with resistance band deadlifts because like it's really good. It's really, really good. I started a little light. I was doing like 125 pounds on like just the little resistance deadlifts just to start off with, just because I wanted to make sure that like they didn't cut up my hands too much on the bands, but like they're pretty solid. So I reckon I can get up to like the 200 ones pretty quick. Teehee. Oh goodness. And of course Aldra Rainy as well, thank you for the 2 months. You need the coat that is advertised to get food and snacks on outside of your bag. Bruh, I love the little coats of like the hide food in them, or like have little snack coats. I love those. I love them. Like, not gonna lie though, right? Not gonna lie though. Not gonna lie though. Like I don't think I can put a coat on while it's hot. It's summer in Japan. I'm gonna be walking around in like a little vest with my inky titties out. Like that's gonna be it. I'm gonna be getting ogled by like the others while I just walk around my inky titties out, because I am not covering up in that heat. No. I don't believe in covering up in that fucking heat. Not for me. 125 is light for you? Yeah, what I already like chest fly like 180 as my default. I do like 160 on like take it easy days, 180 on like my standard days. So like I passed like 125 a while ago. I'd say like I can't do like 125 on arms, but that's just because it's isolated muscle group. Biceps are like kind of a mess to get through when you're like trying to do your thing. But yeah, chest pull downs, those I do like 160, 140 to 160. What else can I give you? I mean, I guess isolated shoulder press, I do like 120 on isolated shoulder press. What other ones? I don't know. Like, oh. I do like, what is it? 20, 30, 30, 60, plus 10. So 70, 140, 160. Do like 160 on like lateral pull downs. I don't know. Like, I'm just giving you my gym numbers now. Oh, goodness. And of course, I say PSN. Thank you very, very much for the super. Memorial. Bruh, memorial. Like, memorial for like dead people memorial, or like memorial like Incubus didn't make it off of the plane type thing because they hit a Malaysia Airlines type moment, or like memorial like what kind of memorial are we going for here? There's a variety of memorials that can be done, okay, depending on like various degrees of stylishness. All right, we've got like memorial like tasteful, or like it's a 2013 and New York City hit. There we go. All right, not gonna lie, I thought we were going for like different, what kind of memorial is like doing its thing. I was like, which degree of memorial here? We're going for song. Are we going for like Lil Peep style of memorial, where they hammer it out for 6 years and then end up with everyone kind of sick of it? Are we going in that direction? Yes, I said what I said. Oh goodness. No, that's cool. Wait a minute. Let me Google this. I might not know this one. Let me have a little Google. Teehee. Oh, wait a minute. I'm having a little Google. Oh, like Hot 100? Bruh, I am not finding anything on there. Bruh, Google is giving me nothing. It's giving me fucking Macklemore, and we all know that it's dated if it's Macklemore. We all know it's fucking dated if it's Macklemore, right? My goodness. Like, it's not, I know that what you're suggesting isn't by Macklemore, but it just keeps popping up Macklemore for me, and I'm like, no, it's fine, all right? You're not wrong. So true. But either way, thank you very, very much for the super. And of course, welcome to the club. It's lovely to have you here. Mwah. And Yuggle, thank you for throwing tomatoes at me as well. I appreciate you throwing tomatoes. Yeah, sure. My mods throw tomatoes and banish people to the Shadow Realm. That's what they do. And nah. Hi, Zaddy. Voice packs were delicious. Can't believe there's 60,000 global jellies who love you. Somehow managed to turn you into a sinful phone case. I saw. I'm a sinful phone case now. No, the idea of 60,000 jellies is kind of wild. The idea of 60,000 jellies is really cool. The fact that there are so many jellies that are like active and passionate as well is like an even bigger win in my mind. Like, again, look at like the meet and greet. Look at like when we have our little like chats on stream. Look at like, I don't know how to describe it, but all of like the meaningful things that show passion. Not just that, but like how loud jellies get when they bang their pots and pans together, or how close the community is to each other, or how welcoming it is. All the stuff that, like, to me are the important metrics are through the fucking roof. And I couldn't be prouder. Like, my jellies are just my jellies, you know? Like, you guys were like this before I came along, but like the fact that you guys brought the absolute best of yourselves to the club and informed the culture into being this amazing, beautiful thing. Like, it's a thing. For sure, gorgeous jellies. Exactly. For sure, gorgeous jellies. Like, honestly, I couldn't be prouder of my jellies. I couldn't be happier with my jellies. Like, yeah, no. I'm just a proud little Incubus. I know that sounds like I say it too often, but it's one of the reasons why I always kind of hit myself with like, don't forget, I'm just a silly little guy. I'm just this, I'm just that. Because like, I always want you guys to remember that like the power of this place lays with you. It's not with me. I'm the dude who sits here and like points at things. But it's kind of like when I was recording the voice pack with Ash, right? Like, I might have been doing the vocal direction, but like, Ash still needed to, like, say the words, take the direction, run with the script in his interpretation, and give me something to work with to begin with, you know? Otherwise, it would have just been me doing me and then an Ash Cariel impression back and forth, you know? Otherwise, it would have been me being like, hey, please don't go. Oh, Zanny. You know, it would have been me doing that. It would have been me whipping that out, you know? Also, by the way, the fucking change from Zander to Zanny was deliberate. I added that. Putting that on there. Just putting that on there. Where the name changed from, like, the formal to, like, the less formal. That was my touch. I'm taking full claim for that, by the way. I'm not meant to, but it's a subtle nuance within the script that I added very deliberately. Okay? It was you. Yeah, of course it was me. Of course it was me. You know how hands-on I am with the shit? It was telling a story. I feel like the hallmark of a Zander Netherbrand voice pack is quality, okay? Just because I'm doing a duo voice pack, I'm not letting that slip. I'm not letting the subtle nuance slip. The transition from Zander to Zanny was good, though. Yes, it was. That was the point. That was the point. That was the point. It was good. And I really wanted it. Because I saw the window. I saw the window, and I'm like, no one else is going to see this. I was like, no one's going to see this. No one's going to see this. And I'm like, I need to... It's going to be a waste if I don't touch this. It's gonna be a waste. And Ash had to sit there and watch me, like, ruminate. And, like, I was typing, I'm like, I'm gonna nudge this, Ash. I'm gonna nudge this. Ash, we're changing this bit. I'm cutting this bit. This bit's now this bit. We're doing this bit. Ash, this bit. Ash, yearning. Give me more yearning, Ash Cariel. No, give me yearning. Like, there's a void inside of you that needs to be filled, and I can only partially fill it. Oh, goodness. Wait, I'm still Eevee. I meant you, because I gasped at that part. See. Fuck. Oh, one day I'll be able to write my own voice packs. One day I'll be allowed to write them from the ground up. One day I'll be allowed to write my own fucking voice packs from the ground up. I swear to Christ. Thank you for making it peak. The growling was kind of hot. I'm in my cage. That's me gnawing on the fucking bars of my enclosure. That's me. I try and slide in ZSP wherever I can. I try and slip in little ZSP-isms wherever I can. And the voice pack. Oh yes, the voice pack was delicious. I can't believe there are 60,000 global jellies. Yes, 60,000 global jellies though. Okay, we got jellies here, jellies there. We got jellies everywhere. You know. Next, we're gonna get into more jellies, and then more jellies, and then we're gonna start the cult 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. You know, it's gonna be like Warhammer with the cult Mechanicus, except the cult 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. You know, yeah, which is just gonna be a cult of jellies that go around preaching about the superiority of jelly. You know, like when I first saw my human flesh, it disgusted me. Perfection only exists within jelly. Wait, does that mean you didn't write the 2.0? No, I did that one. That one was me. But, like, also, I want to do them more. Like, I don't want it to just be once a year when it's, like, some lore shit, you know? Like, I don't want it to just be once a year when, like, that happens. I really want it to be, like, a consistent thing. Because, like, not gonna lie, I feel like... I feel like, sometimes I feel like, and this is like my opinion, I know a lot of the companies do this as well, because like I've discussed with other corpos, I know that the thing of always having like some voice packs written in like Japanese so they can be checked and then translated across and then kind of given to talents after they've been translated, like the translation kind of skews some of the nuance, and there's also some stuff that just works in Japanese that just doesn't work in English. So like it's one of those ones where like I kind of sit there and I'm like, my perfectionism's fucking killing me. I'm too much. Why did you choose an Oshi who's a perfectionist? Why would you put yourself through this, Netherlings? Netherlings, you chose this life. You chose the Oshi who's a perfectionist. You chose the one that sits there and refuses to touch things unless they're perfect. You're the... Like, I refuse to give you anything unless I'm proud of it. I'm like, Like, you sit there and you're like, oh, and Reddit's Bunny Jelly, thank you for the tomatoes. Okay, thank you very, very much, darling. The tomatoes, nom nom. Nom nom. And Necroyasha, random dumb question. If you were to fight the jellies, would you try your best knowing we're invincible, or would you not try your best? Huh. Well, that depends. Are we, like, having a straight up fight, or are we, like... Because, like, not gonna lie, if it was, like, a play fight, then, like, of course I'd let you guys win. Like, if we would, like, having a little playful, little, you know, like, partners having a little wrestle on the sofa type of thing, then, like, of course I'm gonna be like, oh, you got me. Jellies. I'm dying. But, like, if we were going, like, straight up serious fight, well, yeah, I gotta give it my best. I think the only way out of the situation, if you guys were actually trying to, like, kill me, would be, like, I'd have to escape, right? The only way I could escape, like, I can't beat you in a fight, so I'm gonna have to run. So, if I ran, I'd need to at least fend a jelly or two off for a hot minute. Now, I might not be able to, like, outright kill a jelly. Maybe I could stun it for a second if I gave it a good whack, but, like, you know, I gotta try my best regardless. Only way I have a chance of making it out is if I actually try my damnedest, you know? Besides, I gotta try and not fight fair while I can as well. Like, I know that if I'm caught by too many in the swarm, I'm gonna be gone, so I'm gonna have to run from, like, room to room. I'm gonna have to, like, try and shut doors and slow you down however I can. I'm gonna have to try and, like, make it out of the club and then close the door, and then kind of just leave you guys in here and trap you in here. That's the only way I reckon I could do it is if I got outside of the club. I'd have to escape the club and then shut the door and be like, whew, gotta wait for them to cool off, you know? Like, gotta try the best. Oh, and nah, thank you for the super. Fun fact Jelly told me, with the case, it looked like Xandroid got docked. And I'm like, huh. Where would he charge from? Would it be the front? Now I have a cursed thought. You mean sticking his PP in a plug socket? Or like sticking a charging thing inside himself? Like the other way? Like, because it could be PP and plug socket, or it could be inserting, like, a plug into you know, the other side, you know? Or it could just be like they have it in Detroit Become Human, where they have little charging bays that they stand in, and they kind of use wireless charging, which I'm guessing would probably be the way that, you know, a decent society would go for it. Although it could be like in that TV series, Humans, where, like, they have their little index finger. Oh, no, not the index finger. They have, like, a little, like, thing on their hip where they have, like, a little, like, push bit where they can charge directly from a plug socket, and they just kind of insert themselves there, which makes sense, you know? Xandroid be like Chobits. Oh, my goodness. I walk away for 2 seconds. Look, my jellies took the conversation there, not me. I'm innocent. I'm an innocent incubus who knows no sin. I know no sin. I tolerate no sin. Oh, goodness. Look, I'm an innocent little guy. Ooh, what was the first computer game I ever played? Ooh. If I'm, like, going back all the way in my memory, right? Like, the first real computer game, not like the edutainment bullshit they feed you at school. The first proper computer game I played, and I'm sure, like, maybe some of you have heard of this one. It's very, very old. Very, very old. So, carbon dating myself. So, it was called Populous, the beginning, right? Which, like, here we go. It was called Populous, the beginning, which is, like, old as all hell. It came out in, like, 1998. So it came out almost 20 years ago, right? And, like, not including, like, pinball, like the little space pinball. But that was, like, one of the first ones that I ever played. And the idea was that Populous, it was like this real-time strategy game where you were like a shaman and you were getting, like, reincarnated to different planets. And the idea was that whatever like tribe you ended up joining, you had to you had to like overtake the rest of the planet being part of that tribe. And like, yeah, it was actually a really good game. Honestly, I think it was like one of the best. It won like best strategy game of 1999, which is kind of insane. And honestly, like it was kind of cool. It was really, really cool. It could explain your taste in games. Just wait till I tell you the second ever video game I remember playing. So it was Populous the beginning, and then it was 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, which like, I'm not sure if anyone's heard of 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. However, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 was a game that came out in 2000, right? And 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 was a really, really cool game. Because the idea was that you piloted a spaceship, right? And you were like a tactical dogfighter on a spaceship. And you got deployed to like these different these different like scenarios. And what happens is there are a bunch of different fighter ships you could be a part of, and you were essentially like essentially there were branching missions that like determined your success or failure from objectives you completed. And like there was a whole load of things like you could get promoted to like a higher rank. You could like go through entirely different versions of like this war that was going on in space. It was really, really good. And like it was interesting because like, again, there was like a lot of propaganda stuff going on in that game as well, and you got like you got exposed to like celebrities in the game, like not real world celebrities, but like in game, like hero pilot celebrities and stuff like that. And it was really, really cool. Like the graphics were really interesting. It was actually from the same people who made 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, which was like one of the best games ever. But like 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 was really, really good. And honestly, the idea of like piloting your own little like spaceship in a little tactical dogfight game in space and having to control like everything from your keyboard. Now, when I say everything had a button on your spaceship, everything had a series of buttons, right? Everything. The speed, acceleration, deceleration, 2 separate buttons, okay? None of this, it was all on the keypad. You're powering up your jump drive, 1 button. Using your jump drive, another button. Redirecting power to shields, another set of buttons you had to press. You know, let's say one of your little one of your little armaments gets damaged while you're playing and you can't use your laser cannon anymore. Then you have to like press all of the buttons on your keyboard to cut power from the laser cannon, redirect it to another part of the ship, initialize it on that part of the ship, power that bit of the ship up, or like give it more power so that it's stronger, and then like adjust and keep flying at the same time as well while you're in like a little dogfight. And it's very, very cool. It's very, 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 very cool. Which like, you know, very awesome. Very awesome. So it was very complex, and little Zanny didn't really know how to play. But after like 2 weeks of being sat in front of his computer, being like, no, I can figure this out. No, I can figure this out, I swear. No, I can do it. I can do it. And damn straight I did figure it out. Damn straight I did. And of course, Sharon as well, thank you for the 26 months. Mwah, 26 months to Zanny and the Netherlings for 26 months in the clear. But why, thank you. And cheers to your 26 months as well. May the experience continue to be pretty good, reasonably memorable, just about decent, kind of fun. May the experience be alright, I guess. May it be a solid Yelp review. Not a great one, but solid one. Oh, goodness. Not pretty good. It's great. Yeah. I'm just being a silly little guy. No, it's fantastic. I really like getting to. Like I said, I'm just proud of the situation. I'm proud of the way that the club is. I'm proud of all of that. I'm proud of everything, right? Oh, by the way, oh, I forgot to tell you, I ran into my neighbors on the stairs. I ran into my neighbors. You know the German guy that like was trying to get everyone in the building to pay for his roof repair? You know the German guy? I ran into him on the stairs this morning. Okay, I went down to collect my mail and I ran into the German guy and like his wife on the stairs and like, we gossiped about Elizabeth. Oh, we gossiped about Elizabeth, the lady who used to live in my apartment. Okay. So get this. Okay, I got more gossip about Elizabeth. I got tea about her. Okay. So the German guy and his wife, I was like, yo. And they were like, oh, because they were talking about, because they were complaining to building management again, because there's like more problems with the building again. Honest to God, I actually, not gonna lie, there's like more water leaking in the basement. So like, I know I'm on the top floor, but I hate the idea of the fact that the basement's got like a film of water on it now. So I might have to like look at maybe doing another thing. Maybe shuffling somewhere else for a bit, or like maybe looking to move at some point in the next couple of years. I don't know. I do. But anyway, they want the leaks in the basement plugged because whenever it rains, the basement like starts flooding a little bit, right? So they've been having a go, but I was like talking to him and he was like, oh yeah, so like we sent a thing to Elizabeth because he was like, oh, I sent an official notarized thing to the building management, right, to try and get them to give us our thing. And I'm like, he's like, yeah, I sent it to Elizabeth. And I'm like, Elizabeth? And he's like, yeah, she doesn't live here anymore, but like she works as a legal notary. So I thought that, or like, she works as like a legal notary or something like legal, paralegal, something. He said like legal word, legal notation person or something, note something, right? And I was like, And he's like, yeah, to just have her to take a look at it. And I'm like, you said she doesn't live here anymore. And he's like, yeah, but you know, I still had her number in my phone. So I asked her to look over what I was sending the building management, right? And I'm like, and I couldn't control myself. I'm going to be so real, Netherlings. I couldn't control myself. I couldn't. I debased myself in front of the German man. I went, don't get me fucking started on Elizabeth. And he's like, oh, what did she do? I was like, oh, what did she do? And I'm like, the place when I moved in was a mess. It was filthy. It was filled with pantry moths. There was an infestation when I was there. Okay. And don't get me fucking started on Lizzie's fucking debt collectors coming to my door. Okay. Do you realize? Do you know what she's done? He's like, oh, I didn't know about this. And I'm like, nah. You know what I've got from her? He's like, what? And I'm like, okay, let me tell you, I've had 3 debt collection letters through my door. Each one has had a different name on it, different last name on it. Elizabeth 𝓂𝓾𝓻, Elizabeth blah blah blah, Elizabeth something, right? She's had 3 different debt collection letters from 3 different companies chasing 3 different debts under 3 different names, but all of them have the same first name. And I'm like, and he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like a legal notation person. He's like, yes. And I'm like, interesting, right? Do you know what I got through my door the other fucking day, sir? Do you know what I got through my door? And he's like, no, what? And I'm like, a high court summons. I got a high court summons through my door. It wasn't the other day. It was probably like a month ago, right? But I got a high court summons for Elizabeth through my door because apparently one of these debts has gone into like remediation, negotiation type business. Long story short, it's debt collectors that are like doing can't pay, will take it away type bullshit, right? And I'm like, brother, all right, she's getting like summoned, and he's like, I didn't know about this. And I'm like, no. And he's like, these. And then immediately he does like the most German thing that I think I've ever seen a gentleman do, which is immediately he turns around and goes, well, we were never close, really. She wasn't really my friend. Like, I don't really know her. She just sort of lived in the building. I didn't know that about her. We're not friends. We were never really friends. And I'm like, oh, you just backed up so fucking hard. You just went, oh, I got her to notarize my shit. I got her to read through my stuff, right? And then as soon as I'm like, debt collection, it's like, well, no, we were never really that close. I'm like, I'm done. The instant flip. The instant flip. Mein Gott, das Fräulein is no friend of mine. I'm like, the German 180, literally, because I don't know, he did it in like the most German man way, where he was like, oh, well, now you've said it, and there's that, and it sounds, and it's official. I'm kind of backing off from that. He was like aggressive. I am German. I can confirm Germans are like that. Right? As soon as it was like, well, let me tell you this drama. Like, well, we were never really that close. I mean, I knew her kind of in passing. She was just trying to be helpful. I didn't really know her that well. And I'm like, there we go. Now we're distancing ourselves. Now we're doing the thing. All right. Now it's like, I didn't realize my buddy's name was on the list of the people who were at the island. Like, it was like, oh, let me back that. We weren't ever really that close, really. You know. I love how the German links are like, yeah, that's it. Bro wanted nothing. Yep, same here. You go from friendly to barely acknowledging each other if it's convenient. Like, soon as there was like, soon as it was like, oh, it was like, yeah, I know her. Yeah, I sent her a thing. Soon as it was like, she's done something bad, it was like, I don't know her. I don't know her. I knew her in passing. Very little. I didn't know anything about her personally. Nope. Just knew her very briefly. Nothing to do with me. I'm like, The German efficiency in action. I was like, yeah. Yeah. I'm also German. I wasn't aware that's a thing. That's wild. Oh goodness. You bet now he's going around. Not gonna lie, his wife was with him, and like, she seemed so interested in what I was saying. She kid you not, right? Soon as I start talking, she was like carrying the trash down. Or like carrying their cardboard boxes, so I guess trash. But like, she reaches into her like little purse that she's got on her waist, immediately like pulls out this little pair of glasses. As soon as I start speaking about the drama, she like puts on her little bit of her pair of glasses, and immediately is just like leaning against like the out of service elevator, being like, go on. Oh, really? And I'm like, I'm like, it was like, oh, wait a minute. Mood. I was like, what? Bruh. She was prepared. Soon as there was tea, she was like, glasses out, on. I'm going to stand here. I need the glasses to hear the tea better. And I'm like, you know what? It's fine. They invited me to come round for a drink at some point because it's great. But like, because like, they're like, interesting. And I'm like, Tell me about all of that. She puts on the glasses like, I gotta see this. She like whips out the glasses. I'm like, God damn it. So yeah, now I'm gossiping to like all of my neighbors. I'm gossiping about Elizabeth to all of my neighbors because fuck it. I'm tired of getting our debt collection letters. Oh, they want to know more. Oh, they want to know more. But like, not gonna lie, if you've got like a high court summons, doesn't that get in the way of you if you're being like a legal aid person? Like, if you're a paralegal or like a legal notary or a legal notation, like something, doesn't that get in the way if you're being actively pursued for like skipping out on debts? It must be, right? Yes, very much. Right. It should, right? Like, that must be a thing. Mayhaps, right? My days. He's probably using another name as a legal notary. Oh god, too many names. Too many names. And the one. Thank you for the super. Zade, I'm going to be married to another jelly soon. What? Wait, what? Can I have your blessings? Tee hee, have a safe trip, kithers and skedaddles. Wait, pump the brakes there, the 1-1. What is this? A jelly wedding? Wait. Wait, don't skedaddle. You've just told me of a jelly wedding. Jelly wedding? What's going on here? Yes. Oh, congratulations. We got a jelly marriage. We got a jelly marriage. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. That's so cute. Oh, we've got a jelly marriage. Oh. Wait a minute. I don't even think that's the first jelly marriage. I know there's been jelly marriages before, but like, if we're getting another jelly marriage, this is going to be like our second jelly wedding. I think this is our second jelly wedding, which is kind of amazing. Like, we've had 2 jelly weddings. That's actually amazing. Like, oh no. Oh, by the power invested in me by the Netherlings, I hereby grant you my blessing to be jelly and jelly. You may now kiss the jelly. Oh, that's so cute. That's actually wonderful. Congratulations. Congrats, honestly. That is cute. That is cute. I will continue to watch over you both as your incubus. Don't worry. I'll always be in the background, just watching. If you ever need me, just check your ceilings. Oh, goodness gracious. Congrats, right? Right? Join Club Netherbrand. You'll find your partner here. Bruh. That face when, like, I'm very happy, but also part of my brain immediately skips to the thing where it's like, don't join fandoms to try and use them as a dating service. I know that's not the case. Like... Oh, goodness. Like, it's that. Don't worry, I know it's not that. But, like, I remember that post where it's like, the fandom's dating service. I will die forever alone. No, you won't. Incubus here. Incubus is going to live forever. Incubus is going to live forever. Incubus is going to live forever. Here we go. Boop. Boop. And Skyzern. Jellies, I'm sorry. It's a platonic wedding. I'm the other jelly. Sorry, forgive me. Sorry. Okay, that's fine. I can still preside over it. Oh, wait, actually, it's Skyzern. Actually, no, never mind. I withdraw my blessing from the marriage. Wait, I changed my mind. You don't need to be married to Skyzern. Wait a minute. I've changed my mind. I've changed my mind. That's not happening now. Okay, we're withdrawing. No. Well, damn. I'm teasing. Happy wedding. And Paw Printed, thank you for the 1 month. Just wanted to say I have been loving the Baldur's Gate 3 VODs. They bring me so much joy. I'm glad. I hope you understand my thirst for a Astarion. I hope you do. I can also tell you what race is top and bottom with him dependent. Fun fact. Fun fact. If you're another elf, you'll bottom. If you're a dragonborn, you'll top. If you're a human, you'll top. If you're a Githyanki, you'll top. So only elves bottom. Only elves bottom for Astarion. It's a fun little factoid for you. Wait, real? Yeah. The sex positions change depending on what background you are. I played a half elf, he bottom 2. Yeah. Like only like pure elf, like only pure elves and like halflings. I love this fun fact, right? How do you know that? I've done a lot of playthroughs. No, half elves. Yeah. Sorry, I meant like any breed of elf. Any breed of elf is like on the bottom with a 𝓂𝓼𝓾. Any breed of elf is on the bottom with a 𝓂𝓼𝓾. Like half elf, full elf, like whatever. Only elf is bottom for a 𝓂𝓼𝓾. And there we go. Yeah, it's an educational channel. Right. I'm here for the education. Right, my channel's very educational. I should sort it under the educational tag. Only elves bottom for a 𝓂𝓼𝓾, right? Asking a 𝓂𝓼𝓾 lover how they know that. Listen, I've done playthroughs with a 𝓂𝓼𝓾, even the drow. Especially the drow. Listen, especially the drow. Drow men, of course, they're submissive little creatures. Drow men are submissive little beasts. What do you mean? What the... Listen. You have... You have the energy of a third-born son. If we were in Netherbrand, I would say you have the energy of a third-born son. Minthara, my beloved. Excuse me, don't drow hunt people? All right. Okay, buckle up, jellies. Incubus is coming out. All right, since there's clearly a little bit of confusion in regards to how drow society works. Okay, so let's do this thing. Buckle up, my little jellies. All right, Netherbrand is clearly coming out. All right. Let me make sure that I'm fact checking myself as I go. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. So fundamentally, drow society is matriarchal. So what happens is it's actually the women that make all of the decisions in the society. Now, what happens with drow society is usually the matriarchs are the shot callers. That's because of the fact that, again, their goddess, Lolth, is a female spider goddess. So it's seen as kind of the women in the society having the most of the power and, of course, arranging marriages. Daughters are more prized than sons because obviously they can carry on the bloodline, etc., right? So it's kind of a flip back on the regular sort of setup, right? Or the pre-established known setup. Now, drow men do have their uses, okay? It's not that they're just considered kind of not useful. However, usually when it comes to politicking and it comes to like managing the household, again, it's a big thing where because of the fact that the drow society aren't as far as like far spread necessarily, they're confined to the Underdark, it means that family, territory, management of inter-house relations, management of your own family is prized a lot higher as well. So it's kind of a thing where naturally the drow are going to have like this matriarchal sort of gravitation towards them, which makes sense, right? And it just makes sense considering everything that's like there, right? So fundamentally, although it is a matriarchal society, the men do serve a purpose, and actually there are specific uses and reasons, right? For example, the order of childbirth often has a lot to do with whether or not the sort of son is more valued or less valued, right? So a big thing with the sons is usually the firstborn son isn't seen as too different from the firstborn daughter, right? It's seen as kind of a little bit worse, but also a firstborn son still carries a lot of political capital because of the fact that they're going to be first pick for an arranged marriage, right? Much like how it would have been in like Crusader Kings or stuff like that historically. Yeah, sure, that's going to be a thing, but also where drow women and like sort of female drows are sort of groomed more into politics, leadership, and matriarchy, the men can be a little bit more sacrificed as well. So sons can be used more as weapons, tools, soldiers, assassins, that type of thing. Whereas, you know, it allows the matriarchs to then be at a safe distance and to continue to politic and run the society. Not saying that there aren't daughters that get involved. Again, daughters that are further down the line. So firstborn daughter, protected like all fuck. Like, she's going to be protected. She's the heir to the dynasty. Second-born daughter, also going to be protected. Heir and a spare. First-born son, somewhat protected. Good political capital. Good to sort of like auction off and maybe get a marriage between two houses. Also good for producing satellite heirs, right? Second-born son, congratulations. You've got a bodyguard for your daughter. All right, like, congrats. The second-born son, it's a bodyguard for your daughter. All right, third-born son, I don't know, flip a coin on whether to keep him or the placenta. So yeah, third-born son, usually ignored, thrown off to one side, put in some type of house military or guard. So fundamentally, the military composition of Drow is actually kind of different from house to house. So what usually happens is Drow patrols are usually a dozen men, commanded by a female drow at the fore. So she's usually the commander of kind of like a dozen male drows that are then kind of commanded around and do their thing. So it's always going to be one commander elite, which is going to be a female drow, or, you know, someone who's kind of maybe tipped for usually like a third-born daughter or like something, or fourth-born daughter, but a daughter somewhere along the line, then followed by a bunch of like unwanted men that they can kind of command and bark around. So that's kind of the way it goes, right? So yeah. So that's really interesting. Also from my time when I was playing in the Underdark, a really interesting one is that Drow units aren't actually called like so they have patrols, which is essentially like a group of Drow, a number of 12, right? However, there's actually like when you have two patrols, it's called a pincer, right? Because claws, right? Right. And then if you've got two patrols, which are called a pincer, it can usually be between like 2 to 4, I think, which is called a pincer. If you have a pincer, then a pincer has each individual patrol, which is 12 male drows, and then one female leading the group, or 11 men with one female leading the group. Then what you'll have is a pincer. So each patrol of a pincer is 11 and 1, and then the pincer itself will be overseen and led by a Drow sorceress. So that'll sort of be led by like a webmaster, which is usually a Drow sorceress, or like kind of or maybe like a war mistress. But that's the idea, where they use those and then kind of command them around. So kind of the command side of things is more sort of reserved for the matriarchs and sort of to move upwards in society as well. So that's an interesting one. Okay, what about the Driders? Okay, that's a whole. Okay. The Driders are a whole different thing. So. In Drow society, a lot of the men can still get Lolth's favor, right? Because obviously one of the ways that they can prove themselves is by offering themselves up to Lolth. And the thing is, if they offer themselves up to Lolth and receive Lolth's blessing and become one of the few men that can receive Lolth's blessing in the setting, then what happens is it then elevates them to like a more leadership position, a more senior one. So it gets them over the hurdle of being men, and then allows them to sort of stand shoulder to shoulder with the matriarchs in their society, and even command a bit of force that maybe the matriarchs wouldn't be able to have, because it's a different kind of political capital. Because again, the political capital changes a little bit, where it goes from matriarchs then commanding the sort of men who are under them. It then can be, this one who was among us was elevated by Lolth, and that gains him sympathy among the fighter caste. The lower castes of like drow society then kind of begin to resonate a little more if it's like a guy who's given Lolth's blessing, which is kind of like a thing of like, oh, he overcame a hurdle, like we can fuck with him a little bit more, right? But it also makes him a very powerful political bargaining piece for the for the matriarchs. So again, a marriage to someone with Lolth's blessing is going to be seen as something that's like a very powerful thing. And for the first time in a male drow's life, he's going to be able to dictate terms, right? Because he's going to say, I've got Lolth's blessing. You want me to marry your third daughter or something like that? No, no, no. I'm marrying your firstborn, or you're not, or I'm going to look for another house to marry into, right? It allows him to set terms because literally your goddess has said, this one has something to him. Right? So it then creates this interesting political struggle between houses in the Underdark, where if one's received Lolth's blessing, or there's a male that's received Lolth's blessing, they want him on side. But what's more important than having him on side is making sure one of the other houses doesn't have him. So it's not unheard of for a male drow to get Lolth's blessing, start negotiating now that he has rights, and then for some other house to have him assassinated because he wanted to go join another because he was going to marry into the wrong person. So it's like, listen, I would rather kill this person that has my goddess's blessing than let my enemy have them. Right? Lolth's blessings aren't blessings, pretty much. It's just like, oh, my life is more complicated now. But for every male drow that attempts to receive Lolth's blessing, that attempts to be blessed by the Spider Queen, right? There are dozens, there are hundreds, there are thousands that are deemed unworthy, right? And the drow that are deemed unworthy get transformed into Driders by Lolth. So she transforms their bodies into Driders. So they essentially are like, you're not worthy of being a champion of mine, but I'm going to mark you and like forever scar you for the attempt. So they've been found unworthy to be a champion of Lolth. So instead they've had their form twisted into something more pleasing to her. And that makes them more powerful and, you know, more able to fight, but they're still subservient to the matriarchs. So yeah. That's where the Driders come from in setting. So yeah. So yeah. So that's a big thing. It's a big thing. It's a big thing. So yeah. Also, they also kind of just have an inability to stomach like daylight. That's like a common thing. Like you always take disadvantage in daylight when you're out during the day. So woof, eesh, you know. I love everything I learn here. Right. It's pretty interesting, isn't it? Like it's very, very interesting. I love the way the society is set up as well, where Lolth actively encourages competition between her worshippers and like her daughters, because the idea is, you know, if you want to serve me, I need you to be as fucking cutthroat as possible. And like, if you're not able to stab a sister in the back to try and rank up higher with me, then you probably deserve to get stabbed in the back yourself, which is crazy. So yeah, it's also a thing where like, where I feel like I can add this fact in. So I know the joke was made that like, oh, you have rights now. So male drows don't actually inherently have rights in the Underdark. So a big thing that's really interesting over there is that male drows can be legally slaughtered. They can be legally slaughtered like the same way you can kill someone if your pet bites someone. So like... So like the same way as if a male drow acts unruly, then he can just be legally put down immediately. So yeah. So yeah. But you know, for the but on the flip side, for the Yumeis and Fujos in the audience, all drow pleasure slaves are male. Or like almost all. So you could have a harem of male dark elves that, you know, are there just to kiss each other. Or you. Fascinating information. Fascinating information, indeed. In another life, if you were born as a drow or a drow matriarch or just any level of society who made enough gold, you could buy a male drow to take care of. You could buy multiple male drows. How about both? Well, the female drows usually have to fuck up pretty badly to end up in slavery. So it's gonna be a thing. Netherling Learning Corner. Yeah, Netherling Learning Corner. Didn't Halsin have a thing with the past with the drow twins in Baldur's Gate 3? So he didn't have a thing with the twins, but he was captured by a drow matriarch and kept in the Underdark. So that is true. It wasn't with the twins, but he does mention it in dialogue with them, where Halsin from Baldur's Gate 3 does say that when he journeyed to the Underdark last time, he was captured by a drow matriarch and kept as a pleasure slave for her. And originally it was just in a consensual encounter, but then he woke up like tied to the bed and was kept there for like 2 weeks. So before he managed to like break out and get away. So yeah. Yeah. That's a thing. So yeah, he does include that. Which, not gonna lie, fine taste if I'm honest. Halsin's more than fine taste. Yeah, no, rather marvelous if you ask me. Rather fantastic if you ask me. Like, you know, it's the whole, oh, you wanted to negotiate with me? You're a man. No, you have a different job here, and I've decided that job for you. Oh, goodness, he's got that bear in him, and I want it. I'm so glad they let you have freaky wild-shaped sex with Halsin. Oh, I wish we got more Halsin. Yes, but also the fact that he was a DLC stretch goal, or he was like a stretch goal, not a DLC, but he was like a stretch goal, kind of shows. But somehow, there's still more Halsin in the game than Will, so we should be thankful for that. I want to climb Halsin like a tree. Oh, goodness. I love that. I love how, like, both Astarion and Shadowheart are fine with you climbing Mount Halsin. And I think Karlach is as well. So, you know. Stretch goal, yeah. It was a thing for their Kickstarter. So if they had enough pledged on their Kickstarter, they were going to include Halsin as a romanceable, like, full companion. And they did, but they could only partially build him in the game. You know, they could only partially build him in because they hit the stretch goal later on. So yeah. Mad they gutted Will's character from early access to full release. I'm going to be so real. I'm not mad about Will because he's playing my favorite class and he was never going to make it to my party anyway while he was playing a Warlock, especially because he was playing Infernal Warlock and he had the worst choices for like spells early on. Like, who takes Arms of Hadar? Who takes Arms of Hadar early on as like your starter spell? Come on. Ridiculous. You've got a sword. Arms of Hadar works 5 meters further than a sword in like a circle. You know? Like, you know? Like, I know you can respec him, but also, he just doesn't do it for me. He was just such a wet blanket. He's such a wet blanket. Like, him, Gale the Wizard, like, they both give me really wet blanket vibes, you know? They don't titillate me. They don't make anything happen for me. They don't tickle the pickle, you know? They just sort of are there. And also, I know Irrational, thank you for the 3 months. 3 months, but the door has been gone for a good while. Also, finally left my job for a little break before uni starts. Will sleep in the corner now. Hey, sleep tight, sleep tight. Mwah. Oh, goodness gracious me. I love staring to bits, but he can't aim for shit. I don't know about you. I don't know. Watch my VOD. Watch my VOD. I know how to build him right. I'm just saying. Sounds like a skill issue. Sounds like a skill issue with your build. Sounds like a skill issue with your build. Just saying. Look at the thief build I got on Astarion with his bonus action where he's critting twice a turn, hitting every single time. Bum bum, bum bum, bum bum, bum bum. Your dice luck isn't the norm, boss. Your dice luck. Hey, no, I did the same fucking build. Listen. Actually, did you turn off karmic dice? That's one thing I actually really recommend if you play Baldur's Gate 3. Turn off karmic dice, because it actually makes it like ass if you have karmic dice on. Like, don't have karmic dice. Your dice luck is insane. I just really like strategy games, so I know how to maximize my dice rolls. You know? Like, you know. You know. I do. I like to maximize my dice rolls and know that, like, I'm getting the most out of what I'm playing with. I like playing with my toys until they break, all right? Like, listen, if I can't sit there and maximize my ability to get something I want, then, like, what am I even doing? What am I even doing as your Incubus if I can't maximize my productivity? Will deserve better. He was goody two-shoes. Yeah. Well, Will was a big goody two-shoes. He was very dull. He was very, very dull by the time things were done. It felt like Will was solely there to, like, put on 𝓂𝓼𝓾. Like, you get what I mean? Like, his existence was solely to make 𝓂𝓼𝓾 look better. He was very much like, oh, I'm there to show off 𝓂𝓼𝓾, you know? It felt like Will was 𝓂𝓼𝓾's backstory character instead of Will actually being a person, which, like, I guess that's fine. 𝓂𝓼𝓾's more interesting, but also, like, you know. Not gonna lie, I really did love doing Baldur's Gate. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take a little stroll down memory lane. Since we're at 60,000 Netherlings, I'm gonna stroll down memory lane a hot second. I'm gonna think of what my favorite ever VODs were. Like, my favorite ever VODs. I gotta take a moment to like think back on that and actually be a little. Also, let me know in chat what your favorite ever VOD was as well. Your, like, favorite ever stream, if you've got one or maybe more. God, what do I think? If I had to, like, say some of my favorites, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. No, not 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Civilization 6. Civilization 6 was up there. Civilization 6. I'd say the first time we played Civilization 6 together. That was really, really fun. It was all the way up there for me. At the same time, Cyberpunk 2077. Cyberpunk was amazing. I loved Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk 2077 was like, getting to play through all of Cyberpunk with you was a treat. I never thought I'd be able to do that, but, like, hell, here we are. Here we are. What else would I say? I want to say... You know what? I think Outlast was one of my favorites as well. I really liked Outlast. Obviously, Project Zomboid's still up there. Road 96 was a good one as well. I really liked Road 96. That was a kind of fun, kind of heart-driven one. But I really liked, like, the days that we spent together playing that. It was really cute. God, I'm still waiting for Valkyria Chronicles perms, but that's a good one. The collabs count. I like the Mimesis collab. The Mimesis collab was so good. Kuya Rai Rai, help me, Kuya Rai Rai. Tito Rai Rai, I'm stuck. Tito Rai Rai, come here, please, Tito Rai Rai. All the mimics walking around, like copying my voice, and just going, Tito Rai Rai, Tito Rai Rai, please, Tito Rai Rai, help. Oh, tricking Ash to go into the barrel. Oh, Outlast. Right, I was like, Ash, hey, go check out that barrel for me. He's like, ah. He's a good, obedient little angel, isn't he? Isn't he? He's so... I think it's really cute how dominant he is with his Maramomis, but then as soon as I turn up, he starts turning into butter. Like, not gonna lie. I don't know if anyone's noticed that, how, like, big, dominant, in charge, like, oh, you want me, don't you? You want me. And then as soon as I'm here, he's like, hi, Zanny. Hi. Hi, Zanny. Teehee. It's one of my favorites. I love it. I don't know what switch I'm flicking in him, but it's definitely doing something. As a nether mommy, I notice. Noticed day one. Right? Bestie folds so easy. Dominant guys when the real dominant guy comes at them. It's always really funny. He folded like wet paper on debut. He stood no chance. Right, kneel before your new god. You can't take me on my knees. You couldn't handle it. Like, he's like, help. I'm like, you couldn't handle me on my knees. It was so cute. It's so cute. It's so cute because he always pulls out like the bow before your new god. And I'm like, he's like, bow to your knees, bow and worship your new god. And I'm like, you're not ready for the kind of worship I'm going to give you. And he's like, Netherlings, Maramomis, help me. The buckshot voice, the buckshot collab, yeah. I think I'm the weak point. I think I'm the weak point that like, I think I'm a weak point I can kind of pull. I think I'm a weak point for him. I think I got the cheat codes, you know? There's like a little crack in his armor, and it's called Zander Netherbrand. And I just kind of rock up and I'm like, hey. hey. Love a dumb man that turns soft. Yeah. It's cute. Oh, Metal Gear Solid Delta. That was really good as well. Oh, I can't wait for the Metal Gear Solid collection. It's gonna be good. Oh, and of course, Havain. Him playing dominant is the same energy as you acting scary. Okay, but I get a little bit scary. I can get a okay. I might be cute, but in my defense, right? My power stems from being able to melt others, all right? That's where it comes from. Like, listen, I'm an incubus. I'm a creature of lust. I'm a creature of lust and delight. I feed on lust. Holy shit, he admitted to being cute. Yeah, I admitted to it. Where's the bribe? I was bribed before stream to admit it. I wasn't. I just let you guys have that one. He admits it. Yeah. I think it's just one of those things where, like, you know what? This is like a side tangent, right? But like, I was thinking about yesterday where I went on a 2-hour fucking nerd ramble. Bruh, I swear to God, most VTubers hella underestimate, like, how well people react to just the person being nerdy, you know? Like people don't realize how much nerdiness goes over with people, you know? I don't think people realize that, like, actually being knowledgeable about a topic is really enjoyable for people. And it's kind of crazy because it's like, no, I gotta be cool and talk about like my shooting games. It's like, no. Tell me about your hyperfixation with like the centipede reproductive cycle or something like that. Tell me your weird passion, right? Right? Sometimes I think they're told to only be into popular, trendy things to hide, so they hide their power level. So there's definitely some of that. I do know that, like, I've not hidden before where, like, you know, I got that little nudge early on to be like, oh, like general things, and sort of like, you know, don't, like, try and be appealing to everyone as much as you can. And then I realized that, like, not everyone's worth appealing to. Because, like, you know, if you turn around in a room full of, like, VTuber fans and you go, like, I'm using this as an example, I love Genshin Impact, like, you're gonna get a, oh, me too, relatable, but, like, everyone loves Genshin Impact, so it feels like everyone knows it. It's kind of the same, you know, it's not special. Like, you turn around and go, I'm obsessed with cyberpunk lore. I own one of the original manuals of Cyberpunk 2020 by Mike Pondsmith. I also own some of the original Europunk, and I keep them in ziplocked bags because of the fact that they're from the year 2000, and I value them very, very highly. Oh, and I also have one of the original Persona 3 Fez discs that isn't available anymore for PlayStation 2, and I keep that as well locked away safe because it's like one of my favorite items. And I really wanted to be able to play Persona 3 Fez. So yeah, I have Persona 3 Fez in, like, physical disc. One of the reasons I like it is I like nerdy stuff. I like, yeah, but, like, yeah, for sure. Like, I think that's a really beautiful thing. And, like, you know, wait, really? Yeah. I have one of the original copies of Persona 3 Fez, like, still on disc. Perms. Well, I mean, I'd have to figure out how to stream off a PS2. Right now, they've got Persona. Well, I'm going to say something a little bit shitty. Just a tiny bit shitty. I was really hoping that Atlus wouldn't do the Persona remakes. For, like, Persona 3 Reloaded and Persona 4 Golden. I was really hoping they wouldn't. Because, not gonna lie, if those games became, like, time capsuled media, the value of Persona 3 Fez on disc would have fucking skyrocketed. It would have that would have fucking skyrocketed. Like, my days. If they'd left it without a remake, ooh, I was gonna get that scalper V-Bucks. Ooh, I was gonna get those scalper V-Bucks. Ooh, oh, I was gonna scalp so hard. I was gonna scalp like they do with the checkies. Oh, when they got the Zander Netherbrand checkies. By the way, whoever tried to sell the golden sign Zander Netherbrand checkie for $150 on one of those fucking sites, I think you're a cunt. By the way, ooh-wee. There we go. Would you have really sold it, though? No, I wouldn't have. Sorry. Sorry, I needed to say that because it pissed me off when I saw it. Someone got a fucking golden Zander and they tried to sell it on one of those fucking sites for like $150. And I'm like, fuck you. Fuck whoever did that. Fuck whoever tried to sell a fucking shine checky for that fucking much. Right? Fuck whoever did that. Fuck that person categorically. Right? Like, legitimately fuck that person. And, like, second of all, alright, like, that thing was actually purchased. Yeah. But first of all, fuck that person, right? Second of all, like, not gonna lie, when I saw the fucking listing, I kind of wanted to comment below, don't buy this shit, just fucking post me your thing to FSP and I'll sign it just so they don't get to scalp, you know? Like, you know, like, I kind of, Netherlings, if you have a choice between giving money to a scalper And just, you're better off. You'd give less if you just mailed the thing you wanted signed to Japan with a return fucking letter with all the stampage postage on it there and just get me to fucking sign it and mail it back. I'd rather do that than like see you guys engage with a scalper. Legitimately. I would rather see that than see you guys engage with a fucking scalper. Like, just fucking mail it to me. I can't guarantee you'll get it back for like quite a while, but hell, I'd rather you mail it to me with a return envelope included with all the postage on it, so I can just do that shit rather than sit there and like that. Would FSP allow that? I don't know. They're gonna stop me. I don't know. I'm just saying I'd rather you do that than engage with scalpers, because like, not gonna lie, I fucking hate them. Like, I fucking hate them. It's degenerate behavior doing that. It's actually degenerate behavior. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, I know, it's probably not. But like I said, I'd rather see your netherlings do that than like engage with someone trying to do that shit, you know? Like, bruh, I know the percentages on draws, like, you don't need to go for scalpers. I know what the percentage is of getting a signed card. Like, trust, it ain't that deep. Like, I know, listen, I know mathematically how many packs you'd have to, like, mathematically get in order for there to be a signed card mixed in. So, like, if you actually do the math, it works out cheaper than like, getting something delivered from a scalper. So, like, theoretically, it's better to just get a couple extra packs and increase your likelihood of drawing something than it is to deal with a scalper. Because, like, I've done the math and it makes more sense, and I can't give you the exact math because of the fact that, like, I have to do order numbers versus the amount of cards I have to sign versus the amount of total cards. So then I have to, like, do the math there to, like, divide out a percentage, like a percentage. But like the math is usually better to just get another card pack than deal with fucking scalpers. Also, just exchange with other people. Like, come on, we all know. Listen, exchange with other people. We already know enough people don't like Zanny enough to try and get rid of me if they got the pack. So, like, fuck it. Why do you keep saying things that keep tugging on my heartstrings and then whisper, damn it? Oh. I just care about you guys. I don't know. Life can be tough sometimes, and like, I don't want you guys accidentally making it tougher for yourselves by getting misled by someone, you know? Like, that's kind of just the point I want to make. I guess that's just like my thing. Life can be really tough sometimes, so I don't want you guys like getting misled by anything, you know? And kind of ending up in that spot where you're in a worse position. People don't like you, skill issue. I just call it a lack of taste, you know? You know, it's like it's like what Kanye said, but Zander, you ain't got no Zan in your 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻, ho? It's like what Kanye said, you know? It's like that. You ain't got no Z in your 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻, ho? Like, Zanny, you're ruining it. My point stands. My point stands. Listen, that was a quote from Kanye from like 2004, okay? He was in the clear back then. The only beef he'd started was with George Bush, okay? He was clear then. Now, no. But But like then, different story. Deserved beef. Exactly. Why is he your go-to celebrity? I think it was the amount of memeable moments. You get what I mean? Like there were some memeable moments in there, you know? I think it's pure volume of meme. Like the Taylor, I'm gonna stop you right there. Taylor, I'm gonna stop you right there. Stop you right there. You know, it's that one, or the like it's that. You gotta. The thing is, right? You gotta project confidence, right? Even if you don't know what you're fucking saying, and even if you're being a moron. If you project confidence, you can get far in life. Even if you're being a moron in the moment, you can get far in life. Okay? And I feel like he's a perfect example of if you don't know what you're doing and you don't know what's going on, just project as much confidence as you can and things will probably turn out better than worse. And I'm like, you know, he's the example of that. So I'm like, you know what? Like old back in the day memes, I think they're fucking hilarious. I'm also carbon dating myself with how fucking old I am. It's the audacity. Exactly. And Necroyasha, reason, infinity. That's why you're my Kamiyoshi. Well, Netherlings are my Kamiyoshi. So yeah, get got. Netherlings are my Kamiyoshi. And Party Princess Simone, hi, I'll miss you. So here's funds for yummy Japanese food or snacks. Love ya. Have a great trip. Oh, thank you so much. I'm actually gonna have to be living off of convenience food for the next 2 weeks because like the hotel doesn't have a proper kitchen or anything. They've got like a restaurant and they've got a conveni. And like that's all I got to go off of. So I'm not going to be having my home cooked meals. I'm not going to be hitting my protein goals. Or I'm going to be trying to hit my protein goals off of conveni food, so and like meals out. So I'm gonna be trying to like stay fit still and not let myself get too far off the wagon off of conveni food. But like it should be fine. But like honestly, the conveni bill is gonna be wild, you know. The conveni bill is gonna be me being like, okay. Although I do get breakfast at the hotel, so like my plan is that I'm gonna protein load on breakfast in the mornings, and then like hopefully, if they don't have me in the studio, I'll protein load on breakfast in the mornings at the hotel, eat whatever I can that's like healthy, and then I'll kind of like, I'll ride it out and then have like a snack later on in the day. That's the plan, all right? So I don't end up like leaning on the conveni. That way I can be like, okay, I can just have like an onigiri for a snack, or I can kind of do a thing, or I can do my thing, or I can you know, do whatever. Oh, goodness gracious me. Great plan. Yeah. I want to avoid going to the conveni too much as well, because like honestly, like I they're kind of really pricey, and like I don't want to lean on the conveni too much. Like they're kind of really pricey, and like they have a tendency to like, they're more healthy than like the corner shop, but also they have this way of making something that's terrible for you look not as terrible for you, and then you just like get it. And I'm like, oh, I don't like, if I'm going there, it's like gotta be I'm getting a salad or I'm getting a sandwich and then I'm going back. Like I'm not gonna get seduced by like, oh, super something cream bun ultra thing. Right? Like the Celsius. Yes, like the Celsius, which I now regularly drink. But it's not that bad for you. Like, it's got 0 grams of sugar, no carbohydrates, and it's only got 43 calories split across several vitamins and minerals and caffeine. So if you really think about it, it's only like... Oh, it's not even that. It's 10 calories. Actually, it's 10 calories in one of these. So, you know, it's not actually that bad. It's mostly just like polyols and green tea. Yeah, no, it's it's carbonated water, acid, taurine, natural flavors, caffeine, vitamins, niacin, pantothenic acid, B6, biotin, vitamin C, 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻, extracts of guarana, ginger, green tea, sweeteners, sucralose, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 K. Bro, why does this sound like something I'd find in a meth lab? Fuck me. It's like, why does this sound like, come on, Mr. White. Come on, we gotta cook the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 K, bitch. We gotta get the 𝔂𝓸𝓼𝓽 known. We gotta get the pantothenic acid, Mr. White. Bitch. We gotta get the niacin to combine with the guarana extract alongside the 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻 in order to cook up this greatest batch of crystal we're ever gonna get, bitch. Like, I don't... why? I put that into my body willingly. Oh. Jellies, we gotta cook. But thank you, Funny Princess Expert. And Voltaire Belmont. So before I make a VP review, do you or do you not agree with one of the tags being 𝓂𝓾𝓻? Oh, there's 𝓂𝓂𝓾𝓻. I would say there's 𝓂𝓂𝓾𝓻. I had 𝓂𝓾𝓻 in mind when recording. If that's fuck me. If that's any consolation, I did say during the direction with Ash that, like, we both wanted it to be something that was a little in the gray area. It was we wanted it to lean a little bit into it being a little bit dubious. So like yes, we very much wanted to lean into the gray, because, like, the way that I wanted Ash to interpret himself on screen, or like in voice pack, I should say, was that, like, the way okay, this is going to be me being a little bit meta here with the writing of Ash in the voice pack, right? I didn't write the voice pack. Let me say that. That was a talent. I did edit I did edit, like, the audio, and I did nudge stuff and massage things like I normally do to make it good. So good. And so I kind of did that, but I want to say that, like, what I wanted to go for with, like, Ash is, like, I feel like as a character within the voice pack, he's almost got this, like, level of wanting to connect with others there, and wanting to connect with others as an equal. He wants an equal. That's, like, the way I see it in my mind, where Ashkariel fundamentally desires an equal. He wants to be worshipped, but he needs someone that he can see as an equal, because there's a part of him inside that's longing to connect with someone else, and he can't connect in that way with people that see him as a god, because there's always going to be that veil of reverence there, and the idea that he's more of a symbol than a person. And the only way that he can connect with someone is if they don't see him as a god, and they see him in a very human way. And the problem is that Ash's own kind of, I want to say, drive and kind of arrogance and ambition simultaneously completely disbar him from being able to connect with someone in that way. So it's the idea that, like, he's craving that level of connection, which he fundamentally is blocking himself from getting, because in order to give in and admit the connection that he wants with others, he fundamentally needs to turn around and also say that he wants someone that he can see as an equal. And if he finds an equal, he'll never admit that they're an equal. So he wants something that he's going to inherently hate having, but it also is going to fulfill a big missing part of himself that he needs. That's how, like, I interpreted the character there, right? And then on the flip side, like, Zander at the same time, again within the voice pack. I hope you guys don't mind me. Sorry. I hope you guys don't mind me getting a little like character analytical. This was like how I did the voice direction for things. I hope you don't. I hope you don't mind. Because I know it gets a little bit meta when I say within the voice pack, within the thing. But like that's also how like the directing is done. So, the way the chat exploded for a hot second for me, the way the chat exploded for a hot second with "shut up, go on." I'm like, wait, but quickly, thank you, Death Sun Lee, for the 23 months. Oh my god, we're close to 2 years. The concept of the door is gone, and I can't see myself not being here with the sweet Incubus. Hell, you've got your own fish tank at this point. Like. What do you, like, we got a little, like, chest for you in there, the little bubbly, bubble chest. We got, like, little water features in there. You got your own fish tank. You got your own fish tank. Enjoy it. And Azuchi, healthy Conveni Food Fund. Also, have a safe and fun trip. May the power of Bushiba protect you. I will miss you. Don't worry. I will hurry back to you guys. I always do. I always do. I always do. You guys know, I roll around at the speed of sound and get straight back. And of course, Kay, thank you very much. Well then, I hope this helped with food costs. These days, convenience stores stock a wide range of meals designed for people who work out. I hope you stay healthy. Thank you very, very much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Chotto mate. Mwah. There we go. There you go. Now, arigatou gozaimasu. Yorumori as well. Yorumori. I would be so happy if Zani enjoys his time in Japan. Arigatou gozaimasu, Yorumori. Thank you, and a big mwah to you. Tee hee. Oh, goodness. Zani's Nihongo is very Toscano. I've been practicing for songs and shit. I've been getting help with pronunciation because we got a it's not Zanimane, but we got another manager at the company that is very, very cool. And I have praised him very, very highly. He works very, very well with my dyslexia, and he works really, really well breaking things down in Japanese for me. And like, he's low key been breaking stuff down into like a way that I can read. And he's been like really encouraging, and like he's been like really helpful in helping me get like a grip of reading Romanized Japanese, because like before it was always like, oh, you don't understand this thing? Well, like, you're meant to though. Like, you don't get this, but like other people get this. Like, yeah, it can be a little confusing, but how come you don't get this? But like, on the flip side, like now with him giving me a hand, it's kind of like with the Romanized Japanese, I'll be like, hey, I'm struggling with like this bit. What does this fucking say? And he's like, well, that's just stupid how they've written it. And I'm like, he's like, that's just stupid. Nah, we can't Romanize for shit. Give me that. And I was like, get rid of this word. Get rid of this letter. Okay, these are the sounds. Okay, I don't know what all these other letters are doing here. Get rid of most of that. No, this is wrong. Get rid of that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. See, this. They used 16 letters when they needed 4. All right, don't even worry about it. He's like, okay. It's like, yeah, sure. There's a little subtle sound on there, but like, you're singing. No one's gonna hear that sound on there. They're not gonna hear the sound. They're not gonna hear the. They're not gonna hear the. Like, no, just do the bit that people can hear. And I'm like, that makes it a lot easier. That makes it a lot easier. And they're like, yeah, listen, if you're singing it, yeah, sure, try and add that in, but it's like flavor, you know? No one's gonna hear the subtle little tick in the side of your mouth when you're singing. I'm like, I love this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You've sped this up so that I can understand it. And then, like, before I knew it, like, at the end, I was, like, reading the entire, like, lyrics thing. And I was, like, being like, oh. And I was like, wait a minute. I think I know how this goes. And he's like, yeah, you got that. You got that. And he's like, and I'm like, am I cool to just cross out these, like, middle letters that don't do anything? And he's like, yeah, get rid of them. Get rid of them. I mean, they're kind of there, but like no one hears them. And if no one hears them, you don't really need to worry about them. And I'm like, that is great. So yeah, no, it kind of was just like a thing where like, I don't know what's kind of happened, but in the last month, I really feel like a lot more supported here. I feel really, really supported. Like I feel like the new 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 that I have is like incredible as well. Like actually 11 out of 10. For a while I didn't feel like great about things because, you know, I was kind of worried that I was going to end up in this really like difficult cycle of kind of working myself into the ground. And having to be like, you know, having to keep juggling things for myself, and like also feeling kind of trapped out of doing projects because of the fact that I was having to like juggle so often. Because like it became a thing where between like, you know, between juggling like streams and then juggling like, you know, company side obligations, but then also having to like do handovers, and then also having to like do like self-management stuff, like it felt like, for quite a while it felt like I was kind of locked out of doing projects or like doing anything beyond just like what I could immediately do myself here. And like it genuinely feels like in the last month, like there's more support and like a lot of doors have opened where like I can now do stuff at concerts because of the fact that I'm not having to like juggle doing things on the back end alongside having to like run the channel, alongside having to like worry about like who am I going to next, or like have to worry about like handovers or stuff like that. It genuinely it opens a lot of doors because now I can actually like do more stuff and be like in more stuff. And like a big thing that I've put a lot of myself into is sort of coming along in the not too distant future, and or something that like means a lot to me, I should say. Something that means a lot to me is coming along in the not too distant future. And like I don't think I would have actually been able to like maintain the pace that I go at if it wasn't like for the fact that I'm getting like that support now. And the thing is, like, I like to bitch and whine and like sort of just say where things can be better, but I have zero complaints. I have zero complaints towards like the 𝓂𝓻𝓻 I have right now. I'm gonna be so real, okay? By the way, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, that's what I call you, by the way. 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, if you're listening by any chance, okay? Plug your ears because I'm about to compliment you. Plug your ears. You're very sweet, and plug your ears. I'm gonna compliment you. The scary fucking thing with new 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, bruh was talking, and I loved the fact that I felt like not competent. Like, bruh was talking about things, and I was like, this is shit that I don't know. I don't feel like the most like, you know, the classic thing where like if you're the smartest person in the room, find a different room. Bro was talking, I'm like, I feel so out of my depth with what he's saying. I love this. I have no idea I'm learning. This is so cool. This is so cool. Immediately, like, I hop off. I, like, message 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Literally, as soon as it's done, I'm like, this is the one I'm keeping forever. This is the one. I'm keeping this one forever. You ever let this one go, I swear to God. This is the one I'm keeping forever. No. This one has my claim now. This is 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. This one forever. This one forever. This is mine now. I'm like, I love the new one. I'm keeping forever. If anything happens, I will blow myself up in front of you. I will walk out of the closet into FSP and blow my brains out in front of the entire staff. Thank you. I will blow my brains out in front of the staff room. I will get the interior of my grey matter all over the water cooler. The company fridge will just be smeared with me. All right? Some poor person's going to open their leftovers and they're just going to find my ear in there. All right? Like... My days. But yes. Back to the writing thing. Because I went off topic. So like, so in Minecraft, so like the fundamental part of the VP is Ash wants to connect with others, right? But he can never admit to someone being on like the same level as him, as like having an equal, right? So, is Zanimane their name now? I just call whoever's managing me for, like, a long period of time Zanimane, because of the fact that I can't be asked to learn their fucking Coachella stones. I can't be asked to learn their code names in Coachella stones. I go through managers, like, on average on average a manager every other month from, like, the amount I've bounced through. I'll learn their real names when I have them for longer. But also, like, I'll learn their names when they're there for longer. But also, like, it's Zanimane. If I dub one Zanimane, that means they're good enough to keep. Like, it's like that. It's like Zanimane. Oh, the jewels are cool, though. Listen, that's... Yeah, but, like... Yeah, but like, I don't do the jewels because people sometimes have questions when the jewels stop showing up. Like, when the jewels stop being mentioned for too long, people start having questions. And I'm like, oh, it's Zanimane. This one, the one that I'm keeping right now is Zanimane. See? I'm like, It's like, so where did this one go? And I'm like, you know, a farm upstate. There's a big green field for them to run around and play in, and there's lots of other there's lots of other you know, fields and there's a big barn and a big yard and there's this lovely old couple that feed them all of the treats they could ask for, you know. Like I think the ranch. My days. Zanimane's pronouns? I believe it's a he. I believe, but now I'm also doubting myself. I'm doubling back. I'm like, wait. Like, I believe so. I believe. Wait, but now I'm doubting it. Now I'm like, wait a minute. So now, yeah, I mean, it is. They're he. Because now I'm just like, wait, yeah. Is it weird that I say I just view the Mane-sans as like Euclidean entities? I view the Mane-sans as Euclidean entities. Like Mane-san's a bro, but Zanimane's a bro. Zanimane's a dude. But like, I'm also like Euclidean. Like in general, they're Euclidean entities. You know. The management has no gender. Exactly. They don't have genders. They don't get attached. Don't get attached, okay? It just makes it more difficult when they go to the farm upstate. I God damn it. God damn it. I shouldn't find the farm upstate so funny. There are no chunklers, and the deadlines never catch up to them. And what else is there? Alongside the deadlines never catching up to them, they well, I don't know. There are no handovers. Farm upstate. Anyway, the writing. So, I think that like Ash's thing in the voice pack contrasts really well with like Zander in the voice pack, right? Because where Ash kind of wants that connection, but can't necessarily have it without admitting it to himself, Zander, on the opposite side, is free from social convention and the idea that there needs to be reinforced dynamics, you know? Like, the fact that, like, it's kind of gently poked during the, it's, for those of you who got the voice pack, I think the fact that it's, like, kind of gently poked that there are others at times is something that, like, it plays into this really difficult realm, I think, where it's the idea of, like, Zander doesn't hold himself to the idea of conventional relationships or social dynamics. And it's very much the, I'll do what I want because it pleases me. And I'm going to enjoy what I enjoy to the absolute maximum. But at the same time, on like the flip side, the disregard for social pretense kind of perfectly works with like what Ash needs in order to be able to connect. Because like the idea that there's someone who is not going to pay attention to what he believes is socially acceptable, or like the idea of being equals, or you're below me, or something like that, and instead it being, well, I don't care what you say in regards to what you think I am. Like, I'm whatever the fuck you say I am, but you're not telling me that, like, you're not telling me to go away. And I love that, like, idea of, because Zander exists outside of what is considered socially correct and what kind of labels can be put on relationships, it creates a really weird way that then Ash is able to connect in maybe not a way that he feels comfortable with, but a way that he feels safe with, or a way that he feels safe enough with to actually like indulge in, you know? And it's really interesting because part of me also like begs the question, and kind of the question that does come up during, of like, because someone already mentioned it in chat, like, you know how that there was that question that was never answered? I think the fact that the question was never answered serves multiple purposes in my mind. I think it serves multiple purposes. I think if the question was answered and it was a yes, it would destroy the moment and it would destroy what was between the two. If it was a no, it would have put pressure on the moment and it would have destroyed that moment between the two. And if it's left in this Schrodinger's limbo, that's the only way that like it can continue to exist. The idea where I can't know, because if I know, it's worse. You know? The fact that the question can't be answered, because if the question is answered, it destroys something very fragile, but also, you know, if the yeah, that was clear, right. I really like the idea that there's so much push and pull between the two. There's so much push and pull. So much push and pull between the two that it goes really far. And I'm really curious to see like where or how far it can go, because like I think there's a lot more to kind of explore with that kind of dynamic, where it feels so angsty to say that moment that was done, the way that I wanted to direct it, or the way that I hope I directed it, and the way that I hope that, you know, well, obviously you're going to take away your own interpretations from it and everything, but like the way that I wanted it kind of to feel was, it's almost like that moment can only exist in isolation. As soon as like there are other people around, that moment can't exist anymore. That kind of like relationship can't exist then. But in these like little quiet pockets where no one's around and there's no need to wear a mask and there's no need to be whatever, those moments can kind of exist. And those are moments that I think both treasure in some way. And there's almost this feeling of like love mixed with dread. There's the idea of like, I treasure the moments that I have, but I also know that they bring up a lot of difficult feelings. And some questions are going to be asked that I shouldn't get an answer to. And some questions shouldn't have an answer at all. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say. Some questions shouldn't have an answer. So yeah, it hurts so good. Yeah, the solos add more with the group one, right? Where like where we're both like low-key disparaging each other a little bit at times, and then when it's us together, it's like it's kind of a thing. And yeah, you can nudge me about that final line. Actually, I'm not giving anything away, but like I've got the script up in front of me. Like what's the idea? Because like I think part of it is like, again, I feel like Ash is a very like strong character to work with in general, because Ash is the one reacting to, again, this is me talking about like writing fundamentals here, so apologies, but like the writing fundamentals sounded like crumbs for a certain well, I mean, law. Well, I mean, law. Teehee. Well, I mean, law. Well, I mean, law. I mean, does he... Yeah. No, I think the like from a writing standpoint, this is the last thing I'm going to say. I think from a writing standpoint, Ash is the one reacting, I would say. And what's really interesting is he can't change the fundamental facts of who he's dealing with. And it's something that's out of his control. And I really love the idea that someone who's in control is out of control. But also they need to let go of that control a little bit in order to be able to forge any level of connection. I like that, you know? So yeah, that's me talking about like the writing. The characterization and writing I think is really strong. So yeah, that's me talking about thing. All right, Necroyasha, thank you for the supply. I haven't listened yet, but thank you in advance for a delicious gourmet meal. Look, we appreciate it. Like, it's the, you know, I really like working with Ash. I really, really do. Honestly, like, yeah, Ash's character's a bit different from the usual in the VV. I went hard to draw out the deep. I wanted the deep. Yearning. Give me more. I was hitting the give me more. Like, my vocal direction fucks. I'm like, give me more. No, I need more. Give me more. The yearning. That's why he wanted to fucking beat me to death. Because I was like, give me yearning. No, yearn more. I need depth. Deeper. Okay? Come on. But yeah, no, it's definitely a thing. Rai and I have actually had this conversation before, where, like, what we'd like to do, because this is like a Rai and Zanny thing that we've discussed before. Like, fine, I bought the voice back. One of the things I really wanted, again, he's just very good. He's very good. He takes direction very well. He said he liked your direction, though. Yeah, no, I like my directors. Doesn't mean I don't want to stab them in the face when they keep telling me to go deeper. I love the result, hate the process. I'm like, no, yearn, deeper, deeper. Even though I'm not a Momi, I can enjoy his side a lot due to the direction. You made him shine a lot. I mean, that's you know, that's I think that's the job of it, though. I think with voice acting, your job is to make the other person shine. The job is to highlight the other person, and then the other person highlights you in return, and you're meant to counterplay. Again, like, it's two very different characters, so I really wanted to, like, have Ash be in his element, and I know how much Ash loves voice acting, and, like, I know how much Ash loves voice acting. I know that, like, I've got, like, you know, like, my background in it, so I wanted to kind of give him... like, you know, I want to give him a little experience of, like, hey, this is the way it goes. This is the way it goes. Like, and he really took to it like a duck to water. Like, I could see it. I honestly think that, like, I'd love to see him get some, like, really cool voice acting lessons, or maybe just spend more time in the studio with me and, like, see what he blooms into. Because honestly, it feels like there's a lot of cool stuff there. Yeah. And Pigeon Peak, what's up, Pidge? Your director's voice really shone through, and it got hella good performances from both of you. Amazing subtextual feels. I can't wait to see how it gets elevated when you can eventually write your own source. Oh, don't even. I want to write my own source. So again, Rizar and I want to do one thing that we've asked for before is group voice packs. But, like, what we want to do is we want to get, like, story voice packs, like audiobooks. Rizar's in the same, like, train as me, where it's like vocal dramas, right? We want to get, like, not like a huge amount of people, maybe like 4 or something like that, and do, like, longer voice pack, which is, like, focused on, like, story driven voice pack. And then we want to, like, get it, like, edited and everything like that, but actually have, like, us all in a studio, like, recording and getting proper direction for it. And, like, or maybe just, like, well, Rizar said throw me in the director's seat, but, like, it's that. And honestly, I would love that. I would love that. Like, story-driven voice packs, I would say, would be a thing. You know, like, kind of audio dramas, which lead into things. Because, like, I think even just, like, yeah, like, even if it's not just us being cute as well, like, even us going on an adventure, or us having, like, a mystery, or us doing something, you know? Like, I like the voice packs, but a lot of the times they do kind of lean into the same thing of, like, us going on a date and flirting, us sitting somewhere and flirting, but like us going on an adventure, or like us doing like kind of having like almost like a D&D session-esque thing where we condense things down into like 30 minutes of just solid voice acting stuff, or like 25 minutes of solid voice acting in like a little audio drama, like a 30-minute audio drama. Like that would be really fucking cool, where it's like, you know, like we get different like people who in lore have like different skill sets and have like a goal and have like a thing. Like, can you imagine like a heist or something like that, where we grab like, I don't know, me, Rai, like Ash and like Lilo or something like that, and like be like, okay, we're just doing a VP of like us having to find some convoluted reason to do a heist, and it's going to be like 25-minute audio drama of like us doing of us stealing something, or us like having a thing, and there's actual narrative, and there's actual like conflict between us at times, and there's actual like lore being used and stuff like that, you know? Like I would really like that, right? I mean, Rai did just turn trader in lore. There's got to be something you can work with there. Yeah, trader, but still thirsts over me. Yeah. What a great traitor he is, where he's immediately like, Zander, where are you? Zander, I'm evil now, but also, where's my Incubus? Zander, where's my... I'm evil, but where's my emotional support Incubus? Where is he? I'm evil now. I'm evil, you know? I swear, I even got the waistcoat to match Zander. I'd love that, because I'm not really buying voice files for the lovey date content. Right! Like, that's the thing. It would give more options, you know? Oh, shall I take my bloody Incubus? Oh, goodness. I'm good. Listen, I've always been on my own side. Listen, it's been like that from day one. He's channeling his inner Netherling. He's like, okay, I'm evil now, but where's Zanny? I'm like, yeah, you're so bad. You're so evil. You need your emotional support Incubus. I love it. You're such an evil man with your emotional support Incubus. It's very necessary. A big evil man with an emotional support Incubus. Plus, an audio drama featuring guys doing cute things would feed into the cute boy enjoyers who aren't into Yume stuff or shipping. Yeah, I mean, like, again, it's more people who can enjoy more things rolled into one without it being generic slop, which I really like. Sometimes I feel like we have to... This isn't me saying sometimes I feel like. I think that one thing that we do need to be careful of is that we can't push out so much stuff that's just date content over and over and over again that, like, starts to lose meaning. Like, don't get me wrong, we have a lot of variety, and I think that, like, the couples merch is a move in the correct direction, in my opinion, for what I would like to see. Because I think that doing sort of, like, romancy stuff for like this too much, it's going to create a bit of a redundancy loop where there's only so many types of like dates you can go on. There's only so many types of things you can do, right? And I think having more creative like adventures and things, and kind of just recontextualizing stuff is kind of a really good move. And again, that's why I get my hands a little bit dirty when I get handed my voice packs. I want to make sure that if you're getting something, it's very shiny, because at the end of the day, you can make a recipe you've made before as long as it's perfect. You know, you can make a simplistic recipe as long as it's perfect, but the moment that simplistic recipe is not perfect, then you're going to wonder why you didn't order like a cheeseburger off the menu, you know? I think that's a big part of it as well. And I think that recontextualizing is pretty important. Being able to do different scenarios is pretty important. So yeah, I think the variety is something that's good. Again, I think having duo voice packs is a step in the right direction, and I would like to see as much variety as possible. Even if an occasional run comes out that's a miss, right? I would still rather have the occasional run come out that's a miss and maybe doesn't that like as long as there's more variety, because you know it's the classic like can't believe I'm using this. It's the classic venture capitalist versus investor mindset, where an investor invests in something and expects regular payouts and immediately loses faith if there's not a regular payoff, whereas a venture capitalist invests in multiple things, does not expect a payoff from half of them, but then will expect for 1 or 2 of them to be major hits, 3 of them to break even or do okay, and then for sort of 4 of them to be flops. So like, the idea is that the okays and the break-evens are meant to sort of offset the flops, and then the big smash hits are meant to be the big sort of like the big double thumbs up. It's the venture capitalist versus investor mindset, and I think that in any line of creative endeavor, the venture capitalist is always going to walk away with more than the investor. So damn it. Hi, I'm Zander Netherbrand, the economics channel. I teach you about economics and how investment works. Now I'm going to tell you about the GameStop. Now I'm going to fucking tell you about the GameStop stock prices. You're welcome. I'm now going to tell you about how GameStop happened. The investors shorted the stock for games. Fuck me. Yes, the capital Incubus made an appearance. Of course I made an appearance, right? I know. The Incubus with a background in accountancy appeared. I know. Shock horror. But also, you know, it is what it is. My days. Is that a Pokemon theme? Yeah, it was like the old battle theme from like something like Emerald, I think. That was the funniest thing to happen to stocks in a while, bruh. It goes to show that the stock market's really not free and open, and that the actual overseeing companies can go, ooh, this didn't go the way we wanted it to. Let's give back the stocks to the people who shorted them. Let's just give those back. You know, this is destabilizing things too much. This is destabilizing things too much. We should give them back. I'm like, yeah, that's the free market. Yep. You know, that's cool. Oh goodness. And Skyzer, thank you for the super. I'm not eloquent enough for this, but I'll be endlessly amazed by your work. The way you write and build characters and scenarios leaves me in awe. How can I smack FSP so they let you do your thing? I mean, I'll get to probably write my 3.0 stuff. And like, maybe. I'll hopefully get to write my 3.0 stuff, which is good. Either way, I do want to write something for 3.0. Because I feel like, at this point, the more hands-on I get, I have time to get hands-on with things now. I think that's like a really big thing to me. I have time to actually get hands-on. I have time to write a script. I have time to actually like go, hey, I want to write a script actually. Like I have time to do these things. So I would have like, you know, I can write, you know, with the extra time I have free now, like I can do more things. I can write something. I can actually get creative for it. I could hit up people and be like, oh, can I get your voice in this thing for a quick second? Like, it's gonna be good. Like, it's really, really good. So yeah, no, it's got me with like a big smile where like these things that weren't options for me before are now options for me. And it's not like there was like a hard limit, but it was also the idea that like I just didn't have the ability to because of the amount of time that I needed to invest in stuff. And like, you know, it just feels really refreshing because like I can now turn around and say, hey, well, what projects do I want to do in the future? I've never been able to sit down and actually like, I've never been able to sit down and say what projects I want to do in like 6 months time, which is insane, you know? Like, it's a really big thing where like in the entire time that I've like been here, I've never been able to sit down and say like, what projects can I do in 6 months time? Like I've never had the ability to be like, I want to do like a thing, and like now I can, and like those conversations are had where it's like, hey, what are you doing in 6 months time? I'm like, I don't know, I haven't had time for that before. Normally like no one asks, and it's like, oh well, let's plan out your next 6 months, and I'm like, that happens. Like that happens. Like it's so strange. Like it's literally like such a fucking 180. Like it's kind of like me. I'm just here being confused, you know? I'm like, wait a minute. What's this? Oh no, I am just very I'm very happy. I'm very happy. It's very cool. So yeah. I'm actually real doing my thing right now, you know? Looking forward to going to Japan, looking forward to getting the work done, looking forward to being there for like 2 weeks and then coming back, looking forward to coming back and then having like a solid, like, however long with you before I have to go over there again, you know? I'm looking forward to like speed running and then getting back to our regular routine. I'm looking forward to doing our regular routine for like a month and then having to like go do a thing again. I really am just like, overall, just like, this is good, you know? This is good. Like it's very good. It's very good. Hey, and that's me. Thank you very much for the heart as well. Thank you very much, darling. Teehee. We love the heart. And over in Jelly Labs as well. Over in Jelly Labs. Teehee. Let's go. This is by Azumi. Hi Zanny, have you had a good time at the gym? I think my 13-month Menchie message was eaten by YouTube in pre-chat for House Flipper. I had a question. I made scripts for your ASMR. Is it okay to post them in the comments under each video? Much love. Mwah. Oh hell yeah, go for it. Yeah. Fuck yeah, go. Yeah, of course. That's more than fine. Yeah, no, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah. Like, actually, like, go for it. No issue here. Go wild. Go fucking wild. Like, yeah, no. Fucking get it. Like, get it. Like, actually, like, amazing. My days. My fucking days. Like, yeah. And also, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you very much as well for the Jelly Labs. Hi, Zanny. Wishing you the best for your trip. I'll miss you. Before you go, can I get some encouragement and head pats, please? I got dental surgery coming up that I'm super nervous for. Mwahs your cheek and scurries away. It's all good. Okay, dental surgery is like scary as heck, but also, if I can make it through to the other side, you definitely can. All right? Don't worry. It's literally like, dental surgery is like insanely safe. You just need to make sure to relax. You don't even know it's happening half the time. You just sort of honk shoe, and like, then before you know it, you wake up and you're like, whoop, I'm done. It is going to hurt like a bitch afterwards. But honestly, like, oh goodness. Like, it's there. It's something that you can get through to the other side of. Personally, like, I had some very invasive dental surgery a couple of years ago. I came out all right, hurt for a while afterwards, but like, you'll be okay. Trust me, if I can handle it, you more than can. So take a mwah, a whooshu, and you'll be okay, my little jelly. You'll be okay. You'll make it to the other side. I believe in my little jelly. I know my little jelly. You're a tough little creature. You got this. Glad to be of service. Hell yeah. Make sure you follow what the doctors say with your healing process. True. Follow what the doctors say with your healing process, unless they say something stupid. In which case, don't follow what they say. If they say something stupid, then ignore it. And the one, thank you for the Bushiba. We love Bushiba. Heck yeah, we love Bushiba. Heck yeah. And you, Milk You as well. Thank you for the 4 months. Here's my 4 months of being a Netherling. Hope to reach 1 year. You gave me so much inspiration in this 4 months. Thank you, my muse. Hey, thank you, my sweet little Netherling. Thank you very much. All right. Oh, goodness gracious me. Goodness gracious me. No, I am very delighted. Again, getting to be your Incubus is a treat. Getting to be your Incubus is a treat. I will turn around and like do this till the day I die. Like, you know, I've got your back. I'm stuck here with you, unfortunately, forever. Don't forget, you're with me forever. So like, this is gonna be the way we do it. This is how we do it. Oh my days. Right? Oh no, forever. Yeah. Yeah, forever. We're stuck with each other? Well, yeah. Also, I got to figure out what streams I'm doing while I'm in Japan as well. I got to figure it out. I'm taking my Nintendo Switch with me so we can like do our thing and we can kind of gather ourselves around. So we can still do Switch games. I'm still taking my laptop with me as well. So we're still going to be doing like our regular streams while I'm over there whenever I can get them like crammed in. So we're going to be doing our thing. So be sure to like show up. We could do Suika, we could do Fire Emblem, we could do anything really. And Howdy Gertrude, thank you for the super. Hey Zanny, I really enjoyed listening to you talk this stream as I wind down to go to sleep. I hope all goes well for you and your trip. Take care and travel safely. Gentle pat pat. Hey, a gentle pat pat. A nanny nanny and a wish you to you too. Get some rest and have a lovely sleep tonight. Ooh, right? Ooh. Right. No, we could do that. How much for Sigils of Nightfall again? Has it been upgraded? Has it been updated? Wait, let me check if Sigils of Nightfall has been updated. Let me check. Sigils. Where is it? What? Excuse you? Sid. What? Oh, there it is. Wait, come back. Sigils of Nightfall. What happened here? What's gone here? Coming soon. What's going on here? New demo releases at Lag Summer Game Fest June 3rd. Oh, so just Nightfall. The biggest improved map, bestiary, quest events, and dice rolls. We encourage you to play again and enjoy the list of updates. Dice rolling using a D20. Quest events like a good old RPG must-have. Improved map design. The real shop, me already know the shopkeeper. Card queue, allowing you to play cards in sequence without waiting for an animation. Speed toggle, scorecard for your run, compendium including bestiary, and additional content as well as many small fixes. Oh, they added some cute stuff. Okay, that's cute. Plus. I'll think about it. The Incubus will consider. The Incubus shall bid thee some consideration. Nah, I definitely have like a short list because obviously it's really... Oh, obviously we got to do Story of Seasons as well. The good thing is that like when I'm traveling, I'm able to do all these like cute little games that like aren't big spectacle ones. Oh my god, I should do Boyfriend Dungeon at some point. Oh my god. I feel like that would be a weird stream, but I feel like Boyfriend Dungeon would actually be kind of fun to stream. Wait, would you guys watch Boyfriend Dungeon? Out of curiosity, right? Boyfriend Dungeon is like... For those who don't know, Boyfriend Dungeon is a roguelike game where you go down into like this like other world, because you're like a spirit hunter, right? And you use weapons to fight the demons and ghoulies and ghosts and shit like that, right? However, the weapons are actually hot men. So the weapons turn into hot men. And you have to romance your weapons to unlock more powers with them. But like they actually are like buff anime men, and they're like handsome like nerd twinks. And they go from like, where is it? They range from like big burly bear Axeman to like handsome exotic looking saber man to like I think he's a K-pop star who's a lightsaber, and like a scythe boy who's death. So yeah, it's that you literally date your weapons, and like it's you date your weapons, they get more powerful, and then you fight harder in the dungeon, you get more stuff. So like yeah, and you like romance the weapons as you go. So yeah. Oh my god, it's based. Oh my god, it's based. Yeah, Dream Daddy, but it's Soul Eater. Pretty much Dream Daddy, but it's Soul Eater. Scythe Boy has white hair, immediately reminds me of something. Would you believe if I told you that the Scythe, that Rowan was the first one I romanced in that game? This was before I even like opened the club. And Chubby, yes, yes. Points, yes. Play the game. Play the game, Strimmer. Play the game. Play the game, Strimmer. I was thinking date everything, but good enough. I've already got VODs of date everything. I've done enough. I've done my time in the date everything mines. You know, I've done enough of that. One day I'll play Road to Empress. One day I'll be able to fulfill 𝓂𝓻's request to play Road to Empress. One day I'll be like, oh, look at me go. I'm going to drink the soup. It's time for me to drink the soup. Oh, goodness gracious. But yes. Another pleek. One day. I mean, I don't know if we'll ever get perms, but like, fuck it. We can take a punt in the dark and see if we can maybe get Road to Empress. Who knows? You'd love it? Well, yeah. But also... Sorry, EP Incubus for a hot second. Oof. Don't worry, I'm back now. Oh, goodness. Do you already have perms for Boyfriend Dungeon? No. But I can ask for them. I can wait and ask. We'll see what happens, you know? I love how we've got some games that we've got perms for but have never touched, and then we've got other games that we don't have perms for but are just waiting, kicking our feet. It's like how we got perms for Dragon Age the Veilguard and not a single talent's played Dragon Age the Veilguard on stream since it came out. I love that. I love how we got cleared, like, day of release to play Dragon Age Veilguard on stream, and no one touched it. Everyone just looked at it with, like, a slightly disgusted look and just walked away. No, like, come on. It takes a lot for 14 talents in a VTuber company where the perms list is not regularly being updated to, like, sit there and do its thing. Right? Like, it's been doing that. Hey, and just a silly jelly. Hi, Azani. I know Streamlabs has been eating a lot of messages the last few days, so I'll keep this one short and hope it gets through. I hope your trip goes well. We're going to miss you lots. We're insanely proud of our silly purple guy. Wait, thank you, darling. Thank you very, very much. Also, I've been, like, alongside, just like a little note as well. If I don't see your message through Streamlabs, or, like, you sent it off stream, just, like, do know that if you do send stuff, like, off stream, I do look at it, but, like, sometimes when you send stuff off stream, or a lot of times when people send stuff off stream, they do kind of, like, either explicitly state that they don't want me to, like, read it on stream, or, like, it's kind of vague. So normally if I get something off stream, I don't read it when it's on stream, unless kind of people specifically ask there, or, like, say that can be read on stream. So, like, if I have kind of, like, if I have got ones that, like, have been sent off stream and I haven't read them, just know that like I usually take the default approach of like, if you've sent it off stream and you haven't specified that it's okay for stream, then like I probably won't say it, because of the fact that like I don't know whether this is something that you're like comfortable seeing, or if you waited off stream because it's something you weren't necessarily comfortable to say while there are others around, you know. So that's kind of like my default one. So yeah, it's a good rule. It's like private messaging. Exactly, you know. It saves people, you know, and also gives people like a line where they can send a little message to me if they like something or dislike something, or like want to like give me a tap on the shoulder about something. It lets them do that instead of like airing shit out on Twitter and being like, I don't feel listened to. You can be like, bitch, you have a direct line to me. Like, you have a direct line to me. That's literally a direct line. You got the fucking bat phone in your office, all right? You hit it there, I'm gonna see it, right? Like, you got the fucking bat phone. Like, come on. We both know. It's why I turn my fucking... You know what? I'm going to be so real. It's why I turn my fucking nose up at people that kick off on Twitter about shit. Because I'm like, if you're involving me, I make it so fucking known there's a bat phone directly to me. Where, like, it's like, you know... you can literally do this, and you can have your privacy, and you can say what you want to me without making a fucking scene. And, like, I'm not going to be fucking rude, but, like, I'm not being rude, but like you can low-key type almost as much as you want, and like, but I don't want to pay as a common excuse. Bitch, it's $1. Like, I literally set it to $1 so I don't get spammed. The lowest amount that you can set is like $1. I have it set on the lowest amount so it doesn't get fucking spammed. That's it. Bitches will kick up a storm on Twitter and then turn around and say, oh, but I don't want to because it's $1, and then proceed to buy themselves a $28 fucking mocha chaka frappuccino from fucking Starbucks, and then go, but not making a scene? Sorry, I know that sounds very, like, shitty of me to say. I know that sounds very shitty of me to say, but at some point you can just say that it's attention. Like... like, I can't believe Strimmer did this. So problematic. Okay, tell him in comments or Streamlabs. No. Like, literally, bro. The comments are down there. The comments are there. The chat is there. The Streamlabs is there if you want total privacy. There are literally... there are options that aren't making a scene. That are free, and there's an option with privacy that, like, with complete anonymity, and the only reason I even attach a price to that is because of the fact that I've been spammed before on there. So, like, my days my days I'm sorry, I feel like I'm being an asshole saying this as well, but like I feel like I'm being an asshole saying this, but also, like, low-key, I think I'm cooking at the same time. I'm pretty sure you also have your marshmallow. True. I don't check marshmallow very often, but like, yeah, no, marshmallow also exists. I also have marshmallow. Like, bruh, you're being a bitch. You're always cooking. Yeah, I'm glad you're saying this. It's been on my mind for ages. No, honestly, like, if you can't... I don't have any coffee with me. God forgive me. So... if you can't stand behind your opinions in a public setting, then why should I listen to your fucking opinions to begin with? If you can't stand behind your opinions in a public or a private setting, but feel the need to sensationalize and try and get a lynch mob, rather than actually feel like you can engage. If you don't want to engage in a discussion and you want a lynch mob instead, but you can't stand behind what you're saying in a public or a private setting, why the fuck should I listen to you in the first place? I'm waiting. 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 I'm waiting for anyone to disagree and please tell me. I'm sure there's someone with a retort out there. Come along. I can't be this correct, can I? Can I? Can I be this correct? Nope, really? Well. Where's my little curly wig like I'm a judge? Well, guys, looks like I'm Judge, Judy, and Executioner. My days. My God. But yeah, no, like, look, what can I say? Like, that's the way I operate this club. And yeah, sure, it doesn't always win me. Like, sure, it doesn't always. Yeah, sure, it's a little bit harsh. And yeah, sure, it's gonna rub people the wrong way from time to time. But like, at the end of the day, I'm on the side of my jellies. And I always have my jellies' best interests at heart. And my jellies... Now, forgive me if I'm wrong. I'm making assumptions about you, jellies. I'm making assumptions about my jellies. Do forgive me if I'm wrong, Netherlings, all right? I'm looking at you right now on the screen, holding me in your phone, all right? You on the phone. You've got me in like... Or not on the phone. I think maybe you're on the phone. I don't know. Did you picture me? Did you put me in like a little corner? Did you picture me? One of those. Anyway. Anyway. One thing that jellies like, from what I understand, is they like it when people are genuine. The fact of the matter is that, like, VTubing is so full of disingenuous personalities. VTubing's so full of disingenuous personalities. It's full of, well, it's just the entertainment industry in general. It's full of disingenuous personalities. It's full of like mass marketed bullshit. It's full of like, it's full of just like yapping and ceaseless tirades of detritus, right? Where things are so sanitized and fake to the point where they don't have any flavor. It's the Soylent Green. It's the NutriBlock. It's tofu, right? And the problem is that, or not the problem. From how I understand it, a lot of Netherlings want something with a little bit of spice. They want to have something that maybe challenges the status quo a little bit, or maybe is something that's just genuine, you know? I think the one thing that people want nowadays is, in a world where everything's being commodified and turned into a statistic and being turned into a demographic label or being turned into something that can be measured and understood, it's just feeling something genuine, right? And if you want something that feels genuine, then you're not going to have something sanitized. You can't have something sanitized and genuine. Those are things that can't really exist in the same space, in my opinion. Like, you can have a little bit, you can have things toned down, but it mutes the flavor. And in the end, I think that if you want someone to change, or you don't like what you're being served, that's fine. But also, you've got to be able to construct what you want in a manner that is actually something that is attainable, you know? If you want something genuine, but you want it more tailored this way, then you've got to be able to construct it in a way that's attainable. You've got to be able to explain why and what you want, because at the end of the day, I pride myself on listening to my Netherlings. But if it turns into an immediate pivot of like, oh, well, now I need to complain and make a drama or something like that, then like, it kind of immediately removes you from like being a valid source, you know? Like you can't, there's no point in trying to engage in a discussion with someone if they've already started yelling, you know? Like, that's the best way I can sum it up, right? You can't engage in a discussion with someone if they've already started yelling. So, like, that's kind of the way of it. I kind of got a little off track there, but long and short, you know? And that goes for, like, everything. That goes for everything. I think that's a big one. Yeah, even indies can be very commercial. I understand people putting their best selves out there, but I don't want that to be their truth. Exactly. VTubers play a character, we can always tell when they're being an actual bad person. What do you mean I am an actual bad person? I'm an incubus. What do you mean a character? What do you mean I'm an actual bad person? What are you talking about? What do you mean? I think children should go to factories. I've been saying this since day one. I think we need to get an entrenched class system back again. I'm nobility. Like, do you realize I have to go to my own Starbucks and pick up my own Starbucks order and actually turn around and walk home with it instead of having a serf go all the way there and pick it up for me? Do you realize that? In an ideal world, I would have had them lobotomized as well, you know? But unfortunately, it seems the transorbital lobotomy has been outlawed in this reality. So I have to deal with that the old-fashioned way. And, you know, do the whole thing, you know? Poor guy. I'm a terrible person. Oh, goodness gracious me. Goodness gracious me. But no, as someone who runs hot anger wise, it feels like people try and bait you a lot and drive you to be mad when they're saying, to be mad, to say they're being reasonable when you're yelling at them. But that's just a moot point. Well, yeah, I think that it's that classic, like, it's the internet victimhood complex, you know? If you're able to say you're the victim, then you're inherently able to say that you're right. Because if you're the victim, then you must be right. Like, yeah, you know? It's the, it's that. It's the, if you're able to say you're the victim, then you're able to misconstrue that as being right. Because those two terms are synonymous with each other, you know? It's the idea that you can very much blur the lines between victimhood and being right to try and give you an easy win. And God, I feel like I'm being an armchair psychiatrist here, but like, you know, modern internet in a nutshell, pretty much. Like, people could deliberately try and conflate being right with being the victim, and you know, to me, that's just the manipulation of sympathy. Because obviously people want to feel sympathetic for like people who have been in a bad situation. If you see someone on the street getting yelled at, you feel bad for them. If you see a barista getting yelled at by a customer, you feel bad about that, right? But like, it's then a level of manipulation to try and use the emotional currency of feeling sympathy into turning it into unquestioning support. It's an emotional manipulation that often, like, I'm about to hit you with therapist talk. Oh God, forgive me. Where's my Celsius? It's fucking empty. Like, it's an emotional manipulation that like kind of more toxic personalities do, where they deliberately try and use the emotional currency made by sympathy into then redirecting that into what's meant to be support. Because if I'm getting yelled at, then I'm the victim. And if I'm getting yelled at because of this thing, I must be right. Because if I'm right and I'm being yelled at, you disagreeing with me puts you on the person who's yelling at me's side. And if you're on the person who's yelling at me's side, then you're victimizing me too. And you've already said I'm the victim. So the person who is the victim is the one being oppressed. And therefore, if I'm being oppressed, then you would be my oppressor, which is inherently wrong. Boom. Boom. I've just taught you how to... So the way to get out of that is if you're stuck in a scenario where you feel like a person's trying to manipulate your sympathy into agreeing with you, what you do is you take a step back and you say, well, maybe the person yelling isn't presenting this in a reasonable way, but let's slow down and actually listen to their points. Let's have them take a breath and listen to their points. Let's do that. Let's have a take, because it's like three classic things that are done, okay? Manipulation of sympathy, control of language is another one, right? So like if it's control of language, it's always little things where like you can't say that word, you have to use this word. You can't say this thing, you have to do that thing. Well, you can't use this to describe this. It's again like the use of the word parasocial, right? It's when someone starts pulling out like you should use this word, not this word. You shouldn't use parasocial. You should this. Well, you shouldn't say this thing. You should say, you know, para whatever, right? So like when it starts being like, oh, you know, control of language is like one of them, because then it's trying to domineer the conversation through like policing what you can and can't say. And then like the big final one is like, again, this is one of my favorites. Okay. I'm teaching you how to spot manipulation in this now. Okay. Hyperbole and exaggeration, making a very large over the top point and saying like that they know everything about a thing. And then as soon as that point is spotted, walking it immediately back. They use hyperbole to base other arguments off of their hyperbole. And then they'll say something, frame it as hyperbole, and then they'll use the framing as hyperbole. They'll use the hyperbole as fact. So for those of you who want the quick definition, I'm teaching you how to see that. So, just for definition of hyperbole here, okay? Hyperbole is an exaggeration, statement, or claim not meant to be taken literally, often used for emphasis or humor. For example, saying, "I'm so hungry I could eat a horse," illustrates the rhetorical device, right? So, a lot of times people who are trying to manipulate an argument will turn around and say, let's use a really good one, right? Let's say, okay. I banned a 17-year... Let's use me. I banned a 17-year-old chatter because I say that they've got to be 18 in chat. Someone gets upset with the way I banned them because they think it's a little too fast. Well, you know, Zander hates all kids. He wants to send them all to the mines. It doesn't matter if you're 17. Then 2 turns later, you know, a few turns of the conversation later... Well, we all agree that he hates all children. Do we really want to, like, support someone that hates children like that? That's how hyperbole gets turned into a manipulation device. That's how it's done. You use the hyperbole as a joke, and then you use your consensual agreement to frame their... Anyway, I'm teaching you. In case you want to know, I had to study some psychology as part of my writing, as part of my writing stuff, all right? I had to do a term of psychology. So this shit had to go in there, okay? For the acting and writing, I had to do a term of psychology. So there you go. There you go. There's your answer. That no one asked for. Thank you, Zaddy. I'm just a toxic personality. Damn, we really learning. Wait, you study psychology? Yeah. So, pretty much to like study acting, they make you do a term of psychology. So they make you study a little bit of a term of psychology in order to become an actor. So yeah, I did like, I had like the basics, you know, like Freud and shit like that. What else was there? What else was there? What would that be? Obviously, like, Freud... I hate Freud, though. I hikey hate Freud. What were the... Oh, God, what other ones were there? God, I'm having a dumb moment. My God. Yeah, Sigmund Freud. You know, that everyone wants to sleep with their mothers, you know? Like, that everyone wants to sleep with their mothers. That guy. Oh, like David Levy, I think. David Levy was another one. David Levy was like one that we touched on a little bit. 𝓂𝓻. Yeah, 𝓂𝓻 was one. I think I like 𝓂𝓻 more than anything. So yeah. Brother ear. He coined. What do you mean? You don't want to sleep with your mother and marry your father, or kill your father and sleep with your mother? That's insane. I was about to say 𝓂𝓻. Yeah. We had to do like a little bit. It was mostly just on the core psychological principles, though. You know, the idea of like need, want, desire, and like how those essentially express themselves in human interaction. They also, we also had to look at it for like dialogue writing as well, and like the purpose behind every single word. We had to look at like subconscious and subtext and how the two are often intertwined. And then there was like a big exploration of like, oh, how can you present psychology in a way that is both subtle but also leads to like the end? So yeah. It's nothing like incredible. It was just a term, but a lot of it was like writing and just sort of like hashing that out. So yeah, you're extremely knowledgeable. Thank you. I plunged myself into crippling student debt for it. Thank you. It made, you know, I might have crippling student debt, but I'm a funny incubus. Zanny, brother in Christ. Chef's kiss, right? But we got knowledge. We did get some knowledge right there. Who doesn't? It's worth it. Oh, my days. But yeah, no, sorry. I got a little serious talk with you guys there for a second, but I always felt it was really interesting going into like, I always find that like sociological or I want to say sociological hierarchies within like fandom spaces is always really interesting, because the fact that like, again, you guys bought me this because I was getting all psychological about the Ash and Zanny voice pack. So now, like, I don't know, my brain's being all moist and wrinkly. So, enjoy that. Enjoy the fact that I have a very moist and wrinkly brain right now. You're going to enjoy the moist wrinkles of my brain. But on that note, I think I do have to turn around and like start preparing to pack my case. So with that in mind, don't ask me for that hot take. With that in mind, I'm gonna go do my thing, pack my case, and I'll see you when I see you, my dear sweet Netherlings. So with that, raise a glass for me, give me a mwah before I go, and I'll see you all soon. I'll try and stay in touch throughout my trip and where I'm going, and of course I'll try and let you know when I touch down safely and when I'm all checked in and somewhere safe, and I'll of course try and get everything up and ready for streaming again as soon as possible. But until the next, I have been Zander Netherbrand. You have been my dear, sweet, amazing, comfy, cozy, fantastic Netherlings. It's been the performance of a lifetime. And there's gonna be endless encores. So until the next, goodbye for now, and I'll see you in your dreams, my dear, sweet mortals. Bye-bye. And Dr. Clay's safe trip, or else to one thank you too. Until the next, my little jellies. Come on, the band can play us out. Come on, Funeral Jars, safe travels. Thank you very much for the 4 months. Band, play us out one more time. You know how it goes. So let's stay. See you, biggest, sloppiest mwah. See you soon. It's Winters. Thank you for the rose. Here we go, walking our way out once more. Thank you, Billy. Billy, you can get off the saxophone now. Billy. Thank you. Love ya. Mwah.